The eyewitnesses have said they believe, some of them believe it was your son calling out for help. No one saw him directly doing it or could say 100% for sure. You've heard the 911 call where you hear somebody calling out help. Do you believe that is your son's voice?
Yes, I do. I believe that's Trayvon Martin. That's my baby's voice. Every mother knows their child.
Joining us now from St. Louis, Michael Brown's mother, Leslie McSpadden, and family attorney Benjamin Crump in an ABC News exclusive. We want to say good morning to you both, and thank you very much for being with us. Mr. Crump, let me ask you this. What has been the reaction from the family with these results that are now known?
It's been very, very troubling. They answer some questions, but yet they offer many more. It confirms our worst fears that the witnesses were telling the truth, Robin, that her son was shot multiple times, and the most troubling is the headshot that, it's just not justified in any way, fashion, or form to execute this child.
We should note that the examiner said, and these are his exact words, he was careful to say that these autopsy results by themselves do not assign blame or justify the shooting. This is one of 3 autopsy reports. The federal government will conduct one coming up. Explain the need for multiple autopsies.
Well, Robin, the family wanted to make sure that they had their own independent autopsy because there was no guarantee that the federal government was going to do an autopsy. And if they did not do it, then we would just be left with the St. Louis law enforcement officers' autopsy. And Leslie nor Mr. Michael Brown Jr. wanted to rely on the same police department that executed her child in broad daylight. So there was the need to have an independent autopsy. And this independent autopsy showed that he was shot in his head, his eye, his arm, his hand, and it was very troubling to this family, so they had to get the truth out.
I don't wanna die, oh Lord, yeah. I don't wanna cry no more, yeah, yeah. I don't wanna cry no more, yeah. I don't wanna die, oh Lord, yeah. Thank God I'm alive, yeah. I gotta realize that I can't rely on them yet, no lie. But I'm trying to make a way out, yeah. I'm just trying to behave now, following the laws, that's the way out. Yeah, trials and tribulations of a slave now. Wanna be the one to say I'm happy that I came out. Yeah, light of pestilence and earthquakes. Yeah, Jerusalem is where I claim my birthplace. Check the signs and the times for the flee now. The ending crisis coming, that's the worst case there. Shed tears for the ones that will stay here. I don't really wanna stay here. Now I don't wanna die, but I am gonna cry for my people that will stay here. I don't wanna cry no more, yeah. I don't wanna die, oh Lord, yeah. Thank God I'm alive, yeah. I gotta realize that I can't rely on them, yeah, no lie. Look, I don't wanna cry no more, yeah. I don't wanna die, oh Lord, yeah. Thank God I'm alive, yeah. I gotta realize that I can't rely on them, yeah, no lie, yeah. House of bondage be coming from out the slave route. Kingdom of heaven's the way to enter the main route. But going through it with family. The problems they handed me, I can't be. The truth is hurt for my family. The situations is critical. The great tribulation is coming now, it's getting physical. And also it's spiritual mark. Will cost you eternal fire. Keeping commandments is all I ever desire. I don't wanna cry no more, yeah. I don't wanna die, oh Lord, yeah. I don't wanna cry no more, yeah, yeah. I don't wanna cry no more, yeah. I don't wanna die, oh Lord, yeah. Thank God I'm alive, yeah. I gotta realize that I can't rely on them, yeah, no lie. And everybody need to wake up, yeah. Until Yahawashi come back, yeah, he really need to come back. We gotta live righteous. Yahweh said repent to keep the law, we should come back. Okay, we got another chance to do right. I wake up in the morning, thank my Father for my life. I Thank you for your son that came and died, shedding blood. The only one protecting me and always showed me love. Yeah, show me every day. Shed tears for the ones that will stay here. I don't really wanna stay here. Now I don't wanna die, but I am gonna cry for my people that will stay here. I don't wanna cry no more, yeah. I don't wanna die, oh Lord, yeah. Thank God I'm alive, yeah. I gotta realize that I can rely on him, yeah, no lie. Look, I don't wanna cry no more, yeah. I don't wanna die, oh Lord, yeah. Thank God I'm alive, yeah. I gotta realize that I can rely on him, yeah, no lie, yeah.
I'm tired. I've been on this plantation all my life. I've been enslaved all my life. I'm tired of being pushed and pulled. I'm tired of the master doing his bidding. I want to leave.
You're doing this to yourself, Pats.
You know why we're not afraid? What? That he's great in Turban. Turban's destruction. Y'all think it come back in all peace? You got another thing coming. So we out here fighting for our brother. We ain't marching saying, yes, we can. No justice, no peace. Go! Fight for your sons and your daughters.
I'm not wrapped too tight. Got 400 years on my back. I'm angry dog. I'm black like that. Won't contact with you whites. And all the niggas I stand here with, they share my same sentiment. I'm fucked up tonight. Won't kill my brothers no more. Want all the smoke, motherfucker popo. This is my battle cry. Oh! Isaiah 14:21, that ancient version of that gun that swore. They stole our name, they stole our shit. We real Judites, motherfucker Jewish. We lords. Generals, arm your soldiers. We fight tonight like we supposed to. They inherited lies. I'm referring to all whites. I'm referring to riches, white privilege given through genocide. And they gotta pay for that. God say Jacob gon' take it back. I cry aloud, I spare not. This good bread, my sharecrop. This lily grew through concrete. We march to our own drum beat. We the chosen. No inclination to kick it with y'all. Raise Babylon to the ground, then watch it fall. Obadiah said you'll be wiped up for theft. These are just words, worry about what come next. It's for Negroes, Latinos, we better than all, not equal. My natives no red dot that feather. Me primo be smooth like that leather. Until it's time to bring the war dogs out, put the headdress on. War paint and I'm not wrapped too tight. Got 400 years on my back. I'm angry dog, I'm black like that. Won't contact with you whites. And all the niggas I stand here with, they share my same sentiment. I'm fucked up tonight. Won't kill my brothers no more. Want all the smoke, motherfucker popo. This is my battle cry. I got the spirit of grandfathers past. front porch sitters, Nat Turner dangerous. A real life illustration of angry and that painting of Malcolm staring out the window with patience. One hand on the curtain, right hand on the AK spits. 47 rounds, all to bring down Satan. Same way Abel was killed by Cain. This will be an introduction from the fuck shit into the fire. Probably join the list of artists who died before they retired. Most High said I'm hired. Sire will never spit a line aimed at my kind, less meant to uplift. Toughness will be redefined in my rhymes. A squad of men with the spirit of God, with an affinity to point their weapons not at the brethren but at the enemy. Khaki colored kids, baptized in the flames of combat fashioned. In the trap we escaped, our fate was to be great and noble. Moses reincarnate, so be hopeful and know I bring word from A and O to Pharaoh and white folk, let my people go, cause it's my battle cry.
All right, Shalom Israel, Most High bless. Thank y'all for tuning in to For Our People's Edification. I am your host, Sham. We got a powerful lesson today from our brother Debar. And there's going to be a lot of great information coming out. Shalom to Star, Lima, King Judah, big salute, King. Shalom to Yason, Demas, everybody in the chat. Shalom to Tim, Elder Tashaka, Keith Robinson, and everybody in the chat. Thank y'all for tuning in. Elder Qanath.
Yeah, Most High bless everybody in the comment section. Y'all know who y'all are. Much love to each and every one of you. Of course, I got to say Starlee, but King Judah, everybody. I can't see the comment board because I'm on my phone right now. But let me say this real quick before our brother Debar go in. We have not forgot about everybody on the Patreon. We have not forgot about that, right? We have a lot of people signing up, which is good, you know. But we're going to bring out another video, right? The brother's going to maybe could go into just real brief before he go into his lesson. But what we're going to do, we're going to do another video to let everybody know what time. So everybody come to the Patreon so we can sign you up. Okay? So we probably do 10, 15 at a time because doing one at a time is difficult. We're going to put a video in the Patreon to show you how to do it. But if you want one-on-one, I mean, not one-on-one, but 10 to 15 on at one time, come on. Because that's the best way it's going to be able to do it, because it's kind of difficult signing up on your own. So that's why we setting this system up to help you out. Debar, you want to speak on that briefly? And then
yes, sir.
The lesson. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. So I want to say Shalom, Most High bless to the F.O.P.E family. Big shout out to the big brother Sham and Elder Qanath. I appreciate you brothers, man, for the work you brothers been putting in. And just giving me a platform to be able to share some information with the family. So let me just segue real quick into the crypto discussion. So yes, there will be an opportunity so we can all collectively get the same information. We want to be, effective, but also like the elder was saying, the one-offs and stuff like that, it kind of gets hard to manage throughout the week. So if we get a designated time, and then we can get everybody funded. We can get you set up with the crypto, how to actually take it from your wallet and put it on the platform. And then we'll talk more about, just being prosperous and how to use different financial strategies to bless your family. So that's what it's all about. That's all, Elder.
No doubt, no doubt. So Most High bless. So tune in. We probably put the video up tomorrow. In fact, that's what we're gonna do. Most High will. Y'all straighten the kinks out, you and Sham, so we get that up, and then maybe that night we can go into come on, let y'all know exactly what time to meet us on the Patreon, so we can go over everything that we need to go with y'all just for this opportunity. Because inside the Patreon, brothers and sisters, there's going to be more opportunities that we're going to introduce to you. We will not say it on the YouTube. He just will not say it on YouTube, but it'll be many other opportunities so you can invest. And let me put out a disclaimer. We are not saying that we are financial advisors any way, shape, form, or fashion. This is what we're doing. It's up to you to decide, you know, if you want to be a part of that. So we are not financial advisors at all, you know, but inside the Patreon, we will be talking about many of our opportunities that would be lucrative to your finances if you choose to take that road, you know. So yeah, that's about it. So tune in tomorrow. We'll be going into it a lot. So Most High bless. Enjoy the lesson. Let's rock. Shalom, Khan.
Shalom. Shalom, panel. Shalom, Shashan. Shalom, the bar.
Shalom.
Most High bless.
Most High bless. Most High bless. Hey, Shalom, my sister Lima and Star. Shalom. My man, brother Tim. Everybody, man. Shalom. So let me go ahead and let me get this screen share real quick so we can jump into it.
Let me say shalom to my brother Obino 22.
Yes, sir.
I can't see nobody in the comment section. Again, shalom to everybody. And Star, I got your message. We're gonna call you tomorrow, give you that one-on-one. Tim, I got yours too. So we're gonna all of us try to get it taken care of tomorrow. But just look out for the video, everybody. Salaki, go ahead, King.
All right, shalom. So let me go ahead and share my screen really quick. Let's see. There we go. All right, let me see this real quick. Oh, nope. That's the wrong screen. Hold on 1 second. Bear with me, family, real quick. There we go. That's the one I want. All right. Let's get confirmation real quick that everybody can see my screen. Let's see. There we go. I'm looking at it, but let me make sure that everybody can see that.
Yeah, I see it.
It's up. I can see it.
All right, Khan. So today I want to bring out, just a quick little presentation on the Jews are black, Negro only. You know what I'm saying? That's how we roll over here. And the subtitle is Proof and Evidence from Historical, Archaeological, and Literary Sources, right? Because, we got to prove all things like the scriptures say. So that's what we're going to do today. That's what we're going to do is prove all things according to Ha Mashayach Yahawashi, the scriptures and historical, archaeological, and literary sources. So let's jump right in this. So before we can even jump into the presentation, we got to understand the problem, family. All right. So the biggest thing that we facing right now is what we call misguided biblical conjecture, right? And a lot of these Israelite camps, man, that's what's going on right now. So I put a post, Salakia. I put a post up in Facebook basically giving people the warning. You know what I'm saying? Because the scriptures tell us to give the warning. So real quick, I'm going to read the post and I want you to kind of look at this real quick. So it says, these Israelite leaders have failed us. What was once a true black only empowerment movement is now a Gentile non-Israelite integration movement. And that's how they rolling, man. What you see, matter of fact, earlier in the week, the brother Shabar had went out, you know what I'm saying? He went out and he saw a
He
Mamzer
swung
camp.
the sword, man.
Yeah, that brother was in the spirit, man. So shout out to that brother.
Spirit.
Yeah, that brother was in the spirit big time. So again, what we starting to see is these Gentile integrated Mamzer camps. And again, we are out here to give our people the warning because we love our people and we don't want them to go off. You know what I'm saying? Because look what happened to us. Look at slavery. Slavery was disgusting, man. That thing was awful, gruesome, the things that happened to us. And can you believe that there's still leaders teaching Torah, still allowing you to go into sin, or still kind of having a doctrine that that basically encourages people to do what's against the laws? So that's why we got to go out here and bring this information out and bring it forward. So real quick, I want to segue into everyday precepts, right? So for brothers that and sisters that never been in a camp, this is something that you get introduced to, especially the brothers specifically.
Hold on 1 second, Dabal.
Yeah, go ahead.
Please like the video, family, and please share the video. Thank you. I appreciate it. Shalom.
Khan. definitely share and like the video for real. So these are everyday precepts. You know, they got something what you call precept packet, right? Precept packets, right? So every camp, this is something that you get introduced to when you first kind of join a congregation, so forth and so on. So we're going to go through each of these because again, it's pretty simple. When you look at the scriptures, when you look at the Bible and you read it and then you get a little bit of history, it's clear who the Israelites are. It's clear who the Jews are, right? So, Brother Kahan, can you give me Jeremiah 14 and 2? It's on the screen. Can you read that for me, King?
Jeremiah 14 and 2. Judah's mourning, the gates thereof languish, they are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
So the Bible is saying that they are black unto the ground. Now, some of these camps now is kind of remixing that scripture to say, oh, that was the condition. But that's okay. Let's get Jeremiah 8 and 21. What do you got for that? Go ahead, King. Read that.
Well, that is actually talking about skin color, because the Hebrew word black there is shakor. And shakor means black or dark skinned, or I think it means swarthy too. I got to look it up again in the Hebrew, but it is talking about skin complexion.
Okay. Go ahead, King.
Jeremiah 8 and 21. For the hurt of the daughter of my people am I hurt. I am black.
I am what?
I am black.
Say that one more time.
I am black.
Okay, read on.
Astonishment had taken hold on me.
All right, go to the next one. Solomon chapter 1, verse 5.
It's the book of Song of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 5. And it reads, I am black, but comely. O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon.
So again, you know, these are basic precepts that you're going to learn anytime you go into an Israelite school or Israelite camp. These are basic precepts. And matter of fact, what you'll see is when they out on the streets teaching, or when we out on the streets teaching, right? These are scriptures we bring out.
Oh, so
right? Because
let me correct myself. I apologize. Jeremiah 14 and 2, the word is kadar, and it also means to be darkened or dark colored. That's what it means. Jeremiah 14, Slakia. But I think it means black too, but it still means black, but it refers to being darkened or darker or dark colored. But go ahead.
Khan. Absolutely, King. We appreciate that. All right, continue on, Brother Kahan. Give me Job 30 and 30.
Job chapter 30 and verse 30. My skin is black upon me.
No, your skin is white.
My skin is black upon me.
Uh-huh.
And my bones are burned with heat.
Again, so these are basic precepts. Right now, we just kind of going through the introductory process before we get deeper into this presentation. I'm just showing you that these are basic precepts that every single Israelite school, when brothers go out to teach, they bring out. You see what I'm saying? So how do you have a doctrine that is in conflict with what the scriptures are saying right here? That's the major point we're making. Now let's get the last one real quick. Acts chapter 3. Actually, we got Lamentations 5 and 10. So let's get that one real quick, Brother Kahan.
Khan. This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 5 and verse 10. Our skin was black like an oven because of the terrible famine.
It said our skin was what?
Black.
Exactly. So our skin is black. Black. All you see throughout the scriptures is black. So all of those scriptures right there, you know, we got some Old Testament. Now we about to hit some New Testament real quick. And we just go and drop it.
The Hebrew word there in the New Testament for Niger is negar. They don't give you a definition or anything for that word though in the Hebrew, but they use the word negar. But it still means black because it's a Latin word. But that's the word that they use, negar, in the Hebrew.
Khan. So let's read that real quick, Brother Kahan. Acts chapter 13, verse 1. Let's get that real quick.
The book of Acts, chapter 13 and verse 1. Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas, as Simeon, that was called Niger, and Lucius of Cyrene, and Manon, which had been brought up with Herod the tetrarch, and Saul.
Con. So again, again, these are basic precepts that everybody get introduced to. A lot of y'all have probably seen this, different YouTube videos, so forth and so on. So it's just interesting that with all the scriptures showing you the phenotype now, this is the phenotype of the Israelites. Why would you have a doctrine saying something that would be in conflict? All right. So it doesn't make any sense. But let's get into the historical proof, right? Let's get into the historical proof showing you exactly what the Israelites look like. All right. And matter of fact, real quick, I'm going to read the title of this book because what we have for you today are 10 literary sources. Some of these sources have archaeological sources in them, right? But they're all saying the same thing, right? They're all saying that the Israelites, that the Jews, they're all black. All right. And we're going to read that. So, real quick, let me jump into the text. Now, this book is called A Tribute for the Negro by Wilson Armistead. It was published in the 18th century. So this book was around before many of us was alive. Really, all of us was alive. All of us. Okay. And we're gonna be we're gonna it's interesting what they say in the text. Let me ask you something real quick, brother Kahan. Can you read this? Is it too small? If not, I can read it.
Which one?
The number one, you see where the red bracket is at? Can you read that? If not, I can read it.
Yeah, let's see. I can't. Let me
I know it
blew
might
it up.
it
I
might
can
look
see
small.
it.
Well,
I can see
no,
it. Where you want me to start at?
all you gotta do is like widen it, because you can actually
I got it.
widen it yourself.
I'm on my iPad. I can blow it up. I can see it.
Yeah,
You want
you
me to
can widen
start
it
at?
yourself, son. Yep.
Yeah, I widened it.
Con.
I can see it. I'm just saying where you want me to start at. You want me to start where it says a remarkable?
Yes, sir. Keep
Gotcha.
going all the way down. Yep, until you get to point 2 where the other bracket is at. So
Gotcha.
watch this. Go ahead, King.
It says a remarkable fact in history of Laongo, the Empire of Congo, is that the country, according to the statement, which was fully credited by Oldendorf himself, a writer of most correct judgment and of unimpeachable veracity, contains many Jews settled in it.
That's in Congo. So many Jews settled in Congo, and this guy who is fully accredited, his name is Oldendorf. Okay, his judgment is the most correct, and it's unimpeachable, meaning he's on point when he makes his statements. Let's continue on. Go ahead, King.
Khan, who retained their religious rights and the distinct habits which keep them isolated from other nations, though the separate from African population. They are black.
They are what?
They are black.
They are black. Keep going.
And resemble the other Negroes in every respect as to physical character.
Go ahead. Keep going.
It is probably an allusion to this case that Pennington in his textbook says the descendants of a colony of Jews originally from Judea settled on the coast of Africa are black.
What color are they?
They are black.
They're black. So again, now this is the first literary source. Now they're talking about the Jews, right? And the Liongo Empire in Congo. All right. So again, these Jews are black and they're in Africa. All right. So that's another scholarly example of who we are in addition to what the scriptures say. All right. So we're going to keep moving on.
Kahan
We got it.
fell off. I guess he be back. He must have lost.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, I could pick it up.
There you go.
Okay, Khan. So we have another source out here. This is Black Jews in Africa and the Americas. Author is Tudor Parfit. Publication date is 2013. Okay. Now I'm going to read this one right here. It says the general consensus of the ethnological literature of the late 19th century was that the Jews were black or at least swarthy. So let's break that down real quick. The general consensus. So what people thought, okay, what people pretty much understood to be true was that the ethnological literature, meaning the ethnicity, right, of the Jews in publications, the ethnological literature of the late 19th century was that the Jews were black or at least swarthy. So my brother Kahan, read that definition of what swarthy means.
Swarthy. Swarthy, an adjective. Dark skin.
Dark skin. So again, we're proving the point because again, we have to be meticulous. And the scriptures say, study to show yourself approved. Now we provided two texts. This is the second literary source saying that the Jews are black, right? So I wonder, why is there so much confusion on this side, right? In America and in these camps. Why don't they understand? Have they come across these books? Many of them actually got these books, then they bring them out when we teach. So it's just interesting that they have a misunderstanding doctrinally when the scriptures and also literary texts are saying the same exact thing. There's no variation at all, man. So we're going to go to the next one, the third literary source. So everybody know this one, man.
Yeah.
When you out on the streets teaching, you bring this out. You bring this one out hard, okay? Because listen, if you don't want to listen to,
I got that book in my hand right now.
Oh, Sean Sham, you was able to find a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy, man.
I got one too.
Man, I've been looking for that book for a while.
If I told you how much I paid for it, you wouldn't believe it.
That's what I'm saying.
I got it from Amazon for like $20. I don't think they knew what they had,
wow.
but I was so happy.
Wow.
You stole that, man.
Look, I was so happy to get it. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, but guess what? It's another book to this. This is just the first edition. You got the second part, the prelude. I'm gonna show you. Hold on. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Whenever you want to bring that out, King.
Hello?
But this is the point. This is the point, right? Many of our people can't hear.
I was about to come up there and wake you up.
Many of our people can't hear when we're bringing out intellectual sources that come from our own people or other people of color, right? So here is Adolf Hitler. Now we know his real name. Okay.
Hold on a second. Hey Sham, I don't know if you can hear us. We can hear you in the background, Sham.
Oh,
go ahead.
Hold on.
Okay, Con.
Go ahead, DeBar.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So many of our people, when it comes to bringing out information and scholarly facts, because of white supremacy, we don't often accept facts from our brothers and sisters or other minorities, right? So sometimes it's good to get a literary source from a Caucasian person, right? So this is Adolf Hitler, okay? Now, Adolf Hitler knew that the Jews or the Jewish people were not the real Jews. Matter of fact, he uses the word bastard at the bottom. Ain't that interesting? Because that's the doctrine we've been bringing out with Deuteronomy 23 and 2, that a bastard cannot enter the congregation. So if Hitler understood that, the Jewish people are bastards, what is he saying indirectly? Or what is he insinuating? That the Jews are black. Go ahead, King. You got something? Go ahead, King.
Yeah, Salaki. We gotta understand Hitler was what he was trying to find the master race.
That's right.
That's right. He was so heavy on the master race, so you already know.
Yep.
He understood. Hitler knew who to mess with.
Exactly. And Hitler was trying to create a pure Aryan white race with no Negroid influences. So what is he saying right here? If you really can read in between the lines, Hitler knew that the so-called Jewish was an imposter, and he knew that the Negroid race was the real Jew, and they were Negroid. That's another byword for black. All right. So again, this is the third literary source. So a lot of this information, just like Sharshan brought out, a lot of these elders, man, in these camps, they got these books. You know what I'm saying? So now you got to really question, why do you have the doctrine you have? Maybe it's about money. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what it's all about, getting your wallet fat. You know what I'm saying? So let's go to the fourth source.
And
And again,
before you
this
go to
is
the fourth, and before you
go
go
ahead,
to
go
the
ahead.
fourth source, let me say this: we at FOPE do not support no damn Adolf Hitler and the things that he done to people at all. We don't support that shit at all because he didn't like
Absolutely.
Yo,
he
I
did
was
he did
just about to
he
say
did
something.
yeah, he didn't like blacks either. Look what he did to Jesse Owens. You know what
That's
I mean?
right.
So he was a bigot and a racist, right? But he knew who we was and who we are. Go ahead.
That's right. That's right.
Go
That's a
ahead.
very valid point. And I just want to, for those who may be trying to find this literary treasure, okay, the way to look it up, it's called Time Life Books, and the publication date is 1980. Now, I didn't put the title in there because it's probably offensive, but the title is called The Nazis. And at one time, they were decorated and celebrated. And, since then, things have changed. But absolutely, we don't support anything that Hitler was about. And we're just using this as a literary source to prove the point that the true Jews are Negroid and they're black. So we're going to move on to the next literary source. All right. So this right here is Eboo's, right? Hebrew exiles from Israel. Amazing facts and revelations, right? And let's get the author, Professor O. Alizi, publication date 1980. Okay. Now, what I want you to do, Kahan, I want you to start where it says number one, the first arrow. Read that, just read to the first sentence and then drop down to where it says number two.
I got you. All
Yes,
right.
sir. Appreciate you, King.
Come on. All right, this is chapter 7. Jewish origins of the Igbos. Perspective from history and divine revelation. This is from this book, Igbos, Hebrews and Exile from Israel, Amazing Facts and Revelations by Professor O. Elanazi. The first British explorers who met the Igbos of Nigeria were quick to identify them as a branch of Hebrews.
So stop right there. The first British explorers, they were quick to identify them as Hebrews. Okay. So they already knew. Okay. They already knew. Oh, there go the Jews right there. We dealing with them. Keep going.
And so simply referred to them as Hebrews, Hebos, Ebos, and later Igbos. And I heard that before, brother.
Yep.
That
Yep.
Igbo is just Hebrew. They're just saying Hebrew.
It's
I
all
heard that.
it's broken English and a derivative of the word Hebrew.
Yep.
That's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is.
And
So
then jump down.
yeah, jump down, but yeah, jump down to that, and we're gonna address this who's being sold, because we got to tie in the dot. All right, because our people, we all understand that we came from West Africa, but it's interesting. We all came to the Americas enslaved, right? And we all looked one way. There was a homogeneous society, meaning one ethnicity. It wasn't a bunch of ethnicities. It wasn't a bunch of different, races. It was just one race. All right. So read number two real quick, and we'll continue on.
All right. Number 2. The corrupt version of the English word Hebrew remained unnoticed or was deliberately allowed to remain unchanged, even when noticed by the British authorities, so as to serve as a mark of the derogatory distinction between the European Hebrews, who are
Mm,
mostly whites, and the Nigerian Hebrews, who are mostly blacks. And henceforth,
That's
All
good
the
right there.
oh, cool.
That's good right there. So they left that in as a derogatory distinction, right? Because when you stealing someone's identity, right, you got to kind of know how you kind of perpetuating the fraud. You see what I'm saying? So they got to keep up with their lies throughout time. And that's how they did it. They had a derogatory distinction. But notice the Hebrews or Ebos, right? They are mostly black. Now, don't trip up on that word mostly, because that's just letting you know that some of our people, whether they, have certain skin conditions, some of us can have what they call albinoism. All right. But again, what it's saying is the Ebus, right, are black. Now look at the highlight, the word Hebrew, and then look at the slave auction or the slave to be sold. Find Hebrews. So when the original auction blocks would advertise a Negro slave, they oftentimes use the word Hebos. You see what I'm saying? So again, we're tying identity back with phenotype. And again, this literary source is saying the same thing, that they're black. Again, okay?
It's
So
a lock, yeah. I
go
just
ahead,
want to make
King.
a quick
Yeah, jump
point.
in. Jump in.
Just one quick point. Where was the Native American and the
Hmm.
Mexicans sold? Where was they? Where was the
Exactly.
Mexican sold for $3? We got three Mexican uh uh spick women for sale. We got $5 Indian for sale. We don't see that
Right.
on we. I'm using these terms for educational purposes and just,
Hmm.
just showing that they never you never seen any source that had them on there. That's why we see in second Esdras they have to use that loophole to try and say, look, well, yeah, they came over and they was already here. So they're
Hmm.
indigenous, so they're already here. That's how they including it. So whoever created that lie, that was, man, the greatest lie ever told. Cause that right there,
Hmm.
it don't make a lick of sense. And
Right.
that's all I wanted to say on that point.
King Khan. Yeah, I mean, if you stealing someone's identity, you want to make it hard and impossible for them to understand who they are. And so that's why there's so much there's so much what you call conflict literature out there, and it's meant to trip us up. All right. But again, the spirit of Ha Mashayach Yahawashi has been on certain brothers, and and so that truth has come through, and all praise to the most high, man. We thank him for the people that the most high endowed to put this wisdom on. You know what I'm saying? So let me go to this fourth verse real quick, so we can keep going real quick. So this is another one, and we got some archaeological findings here that I want to talk about real quick. But let's deal with this, right? So this is Igbo Israel, a comparison of Igbo and ancient Israel's culture. Now the author is Odi Magalu. Publication date is 2015. Okay. So my brother Kahan, read number one all the way down, and then number two all the way down too to the next bracket.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
This is out of Igbo land, Israel, a comparison of Igbo and
Mm-hmm.
ancient Israel culture by Odi Magalu. Chapter 4, symbolic and archaeological evidence.
So stop right now. Symbolic and archaeological evidence. We getting into history and we getting into science. We're getting into the earth, providing evidence of who we are as a people. Okay. So this is very heavy right here, because a lot of historians, they pay close attention to this stone, and the stone is called the stone throne of Aguleri. All right. But go ahead and read that real quick.
In ancient in the ancient stone throne of Obu Gad,
Yep.
in the palace of Ezra, what's that? Of Ag,
Ezri. Yep.
Ezri of
Aguleri.
Aguilera
Yep.
is a Paleo Hebrew writing with cowrie shells. A
Mm.
swastika had also been found in some ancient sites, propping up the question of how such sign could be found among the Igbo.
So stop right there. When they saw this sign, they said, "Whoa, How did this get over here? Okay, see, the Most High is a master strategist, man. He know what he be doing, and he allows a remnant to maintain the culture. But go ahead, keep going, King. The
It
swastika.
says the swastika had been an ancient Hebrew symbol representing the sun and had been found in the reliefs of ancient synagogues in Israel.
Now watch this now. Who's swagger jacking who? Remember, we the salt of the earth. Read this next statement.
It was adopted by the Nazis to
Mm.
imply that they were like the sun, greater than the Star of David. The Star
Wow.
of
So
David.
hold on, King. Let's stop for a second, real quick. So the Nazis out here swagger jacking Israel. They looked at what we was doing and they said, "Oh, okay. Well, let's go ahead and adopt that." So even Hitler was hypocritical. He was trying to do something that was all Aryan, but he's sitting up here stealing our ideals and our culture. You see what I'm saying? He just like the Jewish imposter himself. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. This Star
What
of
was
David.
it? This Star of David in solid bronze became a British archaeological excavation in Arguellery 500 feet below ground in 1917.
Wow, look at that. They found the Star of David, okay? A solid bronze, and this is a British archaeological excavation. Oh, there you go. You got the next one. You got the other book right quick.
Yes, this called the Prelude to the War. This is the
Mm.
second part of it, and this is the first. Germany Nazi. Same
Mm.
people. A lot
Dang,
of people don't know about the second one.
Sashem lucked up.
Yep.
Yep. So that's a heavy point right there. But King, segueing right back, this indicated, can you pick up from right there, brother Kahan?
I got you right here. What was it? This indicating that the Igbo people are migrants from the ancient city of David, and as a mark of its commemoration for the colonial authorities approved its engraving in the penny coin. In the
All right.
penny coin.
So once they said, okay, we're going to accept this as archaeological evidence, they went ahead and in the lower right hand corner, the Star of David, they went ahead and sanctioned the use of that coin. All right. So this is going into again archaeological evidence showing who we are, okay, and showing also that the ancient Israelites are black, and also showing you that many other nations, including the Nazis, they was swagger jacking us and stealing
Right.
our symbolism. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna read number 2 real quick.
Cool.
Number 2 says, in tracing the sources of many Ibu customs, the investigator cannot help being struck with the similitude between them and some of the ideas and practices of the Levitical code. He's saying we keeping the laws. That's all he's saying. You know, Esau likes to be very lofty with words and he likes to pontificate. But listen to what he's saying. He's saying, hey, some of the ideas and practices of the Levitical code, they were actually similar to the Ibu customs. The people are intensely religious, and that's a direct source from someone you can look up, Reverend George T. Badston, in the notes of the Ibu country and the Ibu people, Southern Nigeria, the Geographical Journal, volume 39, number 3, March 1912. So that's a literary source right there. Can't argue with history right there. And they already did the research. So let's keep on. Let's keep on. That's number 5. We got 5 more left. So 6. So now we got another Edomite source real quick that we're going to use. Henry Kissinger. All right. And this publication was done in 1969 when he gave a memorandum to President Nixon at the time. All right. I'm going to read the first part, and then Brother Kahan, I'll have you read the second part. So this is what his direct quote is. He says, the wandering, now interestingly, this is 1969. The state of Israel was made in around 1949 or whatever the case may be. Around that time, I might be off a few years. But they already knew while he's publishing this, they already knew who the real Jews are. That's why I'm trying to give you some historical context. So he's publishing this to Nixon, but they're perpetrating a fraud in the state of Israel as they're publishing this. This is ridiculous, y'all. This is crazy. Okay. But he says the wandering Jews of West Africa, gifted, aggressive, westernized, at best envied and resented, but mostly despised by their neighbors in the Federation. Now, this was published in what they call the Foreign Relations Document, Volume E5, Documents on Africa. Okay. And this also was attached to the memo that was sent to President Nixon. So, number two, real quick, my brother, can you read that? During the slave trade? Start up there.
Okay. During the
Mhm.
slave trade, Igbo slaves were known to be the most rebellious. Most
Mhm.
of the slave rebellions in the United States, Haiti, Jamaica, Belize, Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados, and Guyana
Mhm.
were
Guyana.
led by
Yep.
Guyana
Mhm.
were led by Igbo slaves.
So hold on real quick. So slave rebellions, okay, came from a particular slave who had Hebrew lineage, okay? In other words, Hebrew lineage. All right. Go ahead. Verse or the highlighted text right here.
In Georgia, Igbo slaves were reported to have drowned themselves rather than be kept as slaves.
So that's the
Today,
kind of pride that they had. They'd rather drown themselves than live as slaves. And if you look up, there's a video of Igbo landing in Beyonce's. She has a video where she's kind of hinting towards it.
yeah,
You can check it out. You have you seen
it's
that? You
on
seen that? Yep.
I think it's on Disney Plus, ain't it?
Yeah, yeah. And I know it's a music video where she was I forgot the
That's
song.
Black is King. That's what it was.
I think it was something like that, but it's just interesting. She had the whole Igbo landing depicted in her music
Right,
videos. Isn't that something?
right. I seen that.
Yep, yep. So I'm gonna read the next part. Today that place is called Igbo Landing in commemoration of the slaves who died there. Now I'm gonna jump down. Igbo, I'm gonna skip that next sentence. I guess I can read it. The Gullahs are Igbo. Igbo was one of the 13 African ethnic groups that provided the bulk of slaves who were brought to the Americans. The majority of the slaves who ended up in Virginia, Alabama, Tennessee, Maryland, Arkansas, Mississippi, South and North Carolina, and Georgia were Igbo. So that lets you know where our historical roots are kind of coming from. And it also lets you know that our oppressors, our enemies, they know exactly about our history more so than we do. So that's why we also got to become more aware of this history, right? So that not only can we defend the faith, but we can also learn our roots. So I'm gonna go to the seventh literary source. Oh, I got one more thing on this too. So Igbo landing. The history of Igbo landing is one of defiance to being enslaved in 1803. A group of 75 Africans from Igbo land were captured and brought to Georgia. Upon landing on St. Simon's Islands, the Igbo walked in unison into Dunbar Creek, choosing death over enslavement. It says street access to this site is limited. See, they be knowing what we doing, y'all. All right. Our they know the things that we've done in history, and they know sometimes I think, well, I'll say majority of times I think Esau knows more about us than we know about us. So we got to flip that dynamic. We got to change that. Oh, and I want to say one more last thing. This literary source was an official government record, so they had classified it, and now they recently declassified it. So that's why you can see it in many like books and textbooks now. But at one time, hmm, at one time, yeah, this information was totally redacted, and the public was unaware of this until recent. So that's another
Hmm.
thing I want to say.
And most of these
So,
books, man, they be in the library. You probably got to go to a library, and it's
yep,
probably not at every library in your city. You got to go to like the main library
yep.
in your city and stuff. And then even that, you got to have, you got to jump through loopholes just to get that information.
Exactly, exactly. So the seventh literary source is from the book titled The Negroes and the Jews, and it's by Lenora E. Burson. The publication date on this is 1971. So, Brother Kahan, go ahead and read the first part all the way down to where it says the Bible. So just that
Uh,
first paragraph.
so the Negroes and the Jews by Lenora E. Burson. Negroes claim to be Jewish is legitimate.
So stop. Now we know they're using the word Jewish. We are Israelite. Okay. But they play on words. So don't get caught up on the axle by the word Jewish. It says Negroes claim to be Jewish is legitimate. So they know we the Israelites.
Right.
All right. Go
That's
ahead.
all
Go
it's
ahead.
saying.
She's gonna depict our history. So go ahead.
The land of Israel is located in Western Asia and borders on the North Africa.
Mhm.
All of the native inhabitants of that region were non-white.
Wow. In other words, Esau wasn't around. Go ahead. Go ahead.
When Spain expelled its Jews, it's 1492.
Hmm.
In 1492, many of them went to West Africa. Wait.
Yeah, many of them went
I
to
looked at something
Africa.
else. Wait. Went to Africa. My bad.
Hmm. You good, King?
I was looking at something else, man. I'm gonna start it right here. Right here. It says when Spain expelled its Jews in 1492, many of them went into Africa. This is the expulsion of the Jews. They're talking the famous expedition.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of and a lot of people don't know about that, the bar.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The expulsion of the Jews. We
Yeah,
want to
that's
bring
right.
that out.
And
We
they was
want-
black folks.
And they was right. A lot of people don't know about that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get it right here. It seems probable that some of them were brought later to America as slaves. The spirituals never sing of African rivers. It's always the Jordan or the Red Sea. They don't sing about African chiefs or kings. It's David or Moses or some other Jewish characters from the Bible.
Yep. They didn't want to say Yahawashi there, but it's all good. Now notice she says
Right.
it seems probable, right? So basically what she is saying is that on a balance of probability, it's more likely that the Jews in 1492 who went to Africa also landed in America during slavery. You see what I'm saying? So again, a lot of times what Esau does is they play with words. They play and they try to obfuscate or make it hard to understand. But listen, we could break all this down. It's not that hard. You know what I'm saying? So again, this is another source. Negro is pretty much a similitude for black. It's telling you that the claim that we are the Israelites is legitimate. All right. And it tracks our history. So this is another literary source. And again, many of these leaders in these camps, they got these books. So why are they teaching false doctrine? Or why are they teaching a doctrine comparing themselves to Moses? And we know no man is like Moses, man. You can't compare yourself to Moses. That sounds crazy to do
And
so.
it's crazy.
That's one of the greatest Israelites in the scriptures, man.
And
He
you want to
spoke
know
with the
something?
most high. You know what I'm saying? So anyhow, we're gonna go to this eighth.
And the part you want to
Mhm,
know something? See, the scripture says that the
mhm.
scribes and the Pharisees sit at Moses' seat.
That's
So,
exactly right. That's exactly right.
I mean, the
That's right.
scribes and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat. So, when they start getting defensive, like man, like what we saw today, the bar, when they start getting defensive like that and stuff, it's something
Hmm.
greater than what it is, and
That's right. That's
that's
right,
all.
King.
It's something greater than what we think. And what I mean by that is you holding on, you holding on to something because we see that they see. We already seen
Hmm.
the new chart that these so-called leaders then put out. Now they got at the end black scattered.
Exactly. Exactly.
But yeah.
Exactly.
But
Yep.
let's
No,
get to
that's
the eight. Oh, you can go ahead.
yeah. So this is Israel at the apopmataks, right? So
I've seen this book before.
yep. This is a very popular book because it
Yep.
talks about an archaeological finding in Virginia called the Free Blacks of Israel Hill. Still there today. You'll see many brothers out there visiting this place because this is an ancient relic to the Israelites. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this, and then I'll read some of the other text from the archaeological finding at Israel Hill. All right, so it says the black Israelites. I'm gonna stop and say that again. The black Israelites lived in a compact settlement bound together by a web of relationships, but they also took their place among a larger local population of free Afro Virginians. You see that? So, a lot of times when we talk about the chart, we always talk about it in a context of them having Negroid bloodlines, right? So, yeah, you could be from Mexico as long as you're a Negroid. You could be from Cuba so long as you're a Negroid. But if you're looking like your oppressor or if you're looking like a Spaniard, well, there's a problem. That's a conflict according to the scriptures. And if you notice
Right.
here, listen to the text. It's saying Afro Virginians. In other words, there were Virginians who had African heritage. There were Virginians who didn't have African heritage. Okay. That's how you logically understand that. One of the, let me see, do I want any more on that? I think that's good. I'm a segue to the actual archaeological relic here. And this one, again, Free Blacks of Israel Hill, it says, these Israelites and other free African Americans. Now, that word and is an interesting conjunction because it's telling you that both are related. In other words, those two nouns are the same. That's why they're saying and. Okay. So these Israelites and other free African Americans worked as farmers, craftspeople, and apatomataks, apomatoks, river boatmen. Sorry, the font is kind of small. So again, they're just letting you know that the Israelites are black. This is an ancient relic, letting you know that the Israelites also can be referred to as African American. And this is another literary source showing you again that Israel is all black. Again, this is another one right here. So it's just interesting again when you think about the doctrine. Look at what history is showing us. History is showing us only one narrative and one phenotype. It's not showing you a mixture and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So let's go on to literary source 9. All right. We still got more out here. Okay. I'm gonna read the title and then my brother Kahan, we're gonna take our time with this literary source as well.
And we
So
got plenty of more sources.
yeah, this is
But
just a warm-up. Yeah.
this just man.
Yep.
It'll take
Yeah.
hours.
Yep. Yeah, one brother said he'd been there from Virginia. Yeah, all praise to the Most High, King. Yep, at Israel Hill. All praises. This book is called Slavery as it relates to the Negro or African race, examined in the light of circumstances, history, and the Holy Scriptures. Now, I'm gonna give you the publication date on this first before I name the author. This is in 1843. Josiah Priest is the author. All right. So look at what they're saying here. Start at number 1 and then go to number 2.
Blow it up. It
Yep.
says, thus, the genealogy of the descent of the Jews is made out. And as it is well known that the Jews in their pure and
Amalgamated. Yeah.
amalgamated state is red or copper colored.
All right. Now it's red and italicized because that's what they call a literary red herring. The word red is really going into ruddy, but that's a whole different discussion. Don't let that distract you. Just understand that they're saying that they're coppered colored. All right. And unamalgamated is going into when they are at their pure and they're not when our people do not mix in with the other nations, okay, they are copper colored. They're unamalgamated. All right. So let's go to number 2 real quick.
It says, but if it is necessary to add any other circumstance corroborative of the above conclusion, we may mention that the Arabs or Ishmaelites are red or copper colored, as well as the Jews, and are alike the descendants of Abraham, who was of the race of Shem,
Mm-hmm.
as above shown, one of the sons of Noah.
Yep. Keep going. Let's go down to number 3. Now listen
All
to
right,
this.
all right. 3. In the existence of the Arabs, we have a tangible and a abiding evidence that the Jews were a people who were copper colored, as the Arabs are the brethren of the Jews, and have never mixed their blood with that of other people as much as the Jews have.
Yes, because in our history, when you read Nehemiah 13, okay, and you read Ezra chapter 9 and 10, our people had mixed in, and it was a great sin. All right. So all this is saying to you to break this down is that the Arabs and the Jews of antiquity are brothers, and they both have copper colored phenotypes. So again, this is another nail in a coffin. You know, they have you believe, man, that Israel is pretty much a rainbow, man. We don't know what color we are. That's what some of these camps have you believing, man. This thing is crazy. This thing is just
Yeah.
ridiculous, man.
But see, when you go read Ezra and Nehemiah, see they don't talk about when they
No, they skipped
separated.
that.
They skip
Yep.
that. They
Yeah, they
don't want. They
skipped that.
don't. That's their word spirit. That's why. Because when you read Ezra and Nehemiah, they have to answer that, and they don't want to answer that. They want to look out and go. Or where's it in the Torah? Where's it in the law?
That's
You got to
right.
show me in the law. You got to show. That's it. Ain't nothing but a cop out because they
Exactly.
can't. They know that scripture cuts them. So
Mm,
it is what it is on that.
it is. Absolutely. So again, what we're seeing here is we're seeing multiple literary sources and archaeological sources pointing back to who we are and then also giving us the phenotype, right? Of the ancient and also the modern Jews. Okay. The ones, when I say modern Jews, I'm talking about the Israelites, not the Jewish people. All right. So it's very clear right here. There's no real conflict from a historical perspective. But again, we have tons and tons of books. This is just a few, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get the last one, and we got two on this one. Now, this one is heavy because it deals with the Mexicans. Now we're gonna prove to y'all, we're gonna prove to y'all, and this is a heavy literary source. I'm not gonna touch on everything in this book because it's a lot to digest. But start at number one real quick, because this author is matter of fact. Let me introduce the title. I'm sorry, Salaki on that. So this author is very aware and conscious of the politics about who's the Jews, who's the real Jew. Very conscious about that, and you can tell by how they're wording things and how they're phrasing things. So let me give you the title of this book. This book is The History of Ancient America, anterior to the time of Columbus. So this is a historical book as well. Okay. So the author, his name is George Jones. Now, this book is in the 18th century, but it has been reprinted. And that reprinted publication is in 2012. All right. 2012. So my brother, read number one and
Con,
and take this slow when you get to modern Jew, because we gotta deal with that real quick.
we're gonna deal with that. And I just
Yes.
want to add just for a quick, just a little point when you said about the publication. See, a lot of people may not know how it works or how that works. They basically they just remodernize the book. They
Hmm.
update the words and stuff like that. That's all they do. It's nothing, what I'm
Exactly.
saying? They still keep the integrity like these books still have to go through processes of integrity,
Hmm.
like keeping the integrity of the source. So that's all that
Absolutely.
is. That's all it is. Because people are trying. Well, it says 2012. So I just want to add that up in there. But number one,
Yes, sir.
it says I'm gonna go slow.
Hmm.
The color of the ancient Israelite must not be judged by that of a modern
Jew.
Let's say that
Right.
again.
Yep.
Modern Jew.
That's right. So I'm gonna read this again. The color of the ancient Israelite must not be judged. Now, why are they saying that? By that of the modern Jew. Because history tells a different story than the new modern narrative. Okay. So let's go to number 2 real quick, where it says, for various, I'm going to read this. For various climates, local circumstances, and confined habitations have given the latter a dark, heavy, swarthy countenance. What are they really trying to say? They're saying that the ancient Israelites were dark skinned.
And when did this book originally come out?
This is a 18th century book. 18th century. So again,
These ain't our words.
these ain't our words. These are people who predate all of us. Okay. And let's understand something. These people had boots on the ground. So our opinion in this discussion don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Unless you have historical proof, everything else you're saying is basically what they call an inference. It's not even
Right.
educated. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? So let's keep going with this real quick because I want to get to the meat on this next. Again, we're still dealing with this 10th literary source. I just happened to change the page, if you will, or the slide. Now watch this. Again, the same author, George Jones, reprinted in 2012. This is what he says. Okay. Now he's juxtaposing the ancient Israelites who were identified in America with the Mexicans, right? Who they call Mesoamericans. Okay. Now he says, now in every physical characteristic of the northern did the Mexican differ. They bore no analogy as being of the same race. Hold on, hold on. Let's back that up real quick because I know that went right over a lot of people's heads.
Hold
Now,
on. You hear that? Mortal Kombat of Torah Knights. You a Mexican guy. You're not an Israelite. Once again, Mortal Kombat.
You saying Mexicans
I
not
know you watch.
Issachar?
He a Mexican. Mortal Kombat and Torah Knights. You're not an Israelite. Thank you.
hey, you just got finished. Fatality right now, okay? And this is intellectual fatalities. You know what I'm saying?
Fatality.
Straight up. So look, I'm gonna read this again because that might have
was
actually went over somebody's head. Go ahead, Con. You was about to say something,
go
King?
go ahead. Go ahead.
That might have went, and I'm gonna read some more just so you get more proper context. But now, in every physical characteristic of the northern, right? They like again. That's a byword for Israel, just so you know. Did the Mexican differ? They bore no analogy as being of the same race. We not the same, y'all. Okay, either in feature, so your physical features, courage, right? So that goes to character. Endurance, that speaks to strength, or general religion, and that speaks to culture. Okay. So we're not the same people. This is what this text is telling you. Now let's read on real quick. Okay. In Mexican America, Cortez, with only 500 Spanish soldiers, and those warned and dispirited drove 50,000 Mexicans from the field of Otumba. Hold on, let's break this down. Cortez came in there with only 500 men, and 50 Mexicans ran the hell out of there. They ran the damn hell out of there, man. That's how weak they were as a people, man. Okay? Now watch this. They fled like snowflakes before the wind. This is not my opinion. This is not my opinion, y'all. It says, look, I'm gonna read this again because I know a lot of y'all, it might be going over your head. I'm gonna take my time with this. It says the Mexicans who are in America, who were of America in antiquity, it says they fled like snowflakes before the wind when their standard was seized by a Spaniard. Now watch this. Now I'm we're gonna bring this out later because we can't bring out every single thing. Okay.
Let me say this real quick.
You go ahead, King.
Look, and what kills them as being Israelites, Mexicans, they are built low to the ground. The nation, the Lord said He gonna make us a nation of kings and priests. Their average height is 5'2", 5'3". You feel what I'm saying? The law in Leviticus 21 tell you if you're short, you can't be a priest. They wouldn't fit for them because they too small as a people. Their women, their children, all of them, they're low statured, small people. It's facts, like Asians. But go ahead.
God. 100 on that. 100. So look, let's continue this narrative, man, coming out from George Jones, 18th century book now. Okay. So this ain't our opinion. Don't sit up here and get in your feelings about this. This is just historical analysis. And we bringing it out because again, we don't want our people believing in the lie. Okay? That one West AREA 12 tribes chart. That thing is terrible, y'all. But let me get back to the point on this historical text. I'm gonna read it from the top so we can appreciate this. In Mexican America, Cortez, with only 500 Spanish soldiers and those worn and dispirited, drove 50,000 Mexicans from the field of Otumba. They fled like snowflakes before the wind. When their standard was seized by a Spaniard, but in the north, when he was dealing with us now, the Israelites, but in the north, the fight was man to man. No retreat, death or victory. Now, interestingly, when they came in contact with us, there's a comparison. They're using the word Jerusalem. All right. And if we turn the page, they're comparing when we fought the invaders, it was like Judas Maccabeus in the Maccabeus period, the Greek captivity.
The ball. Hold on 1 second. Shalom, family. Can y'all please get the likes up? We got 80 something people in the building and 43 likes. That's a bad ratio. That means you got half of the people support it and the other half are just lurking for the information. If you here to watch, you can please like the video. Thank you.
Con. So let's circle back real quick, y'all. Now, this is crazy. They're saying when they fought in the north with the Israelites, it was like fighting for Jerusalem. And they compared it to Judas Maccabeus. See, Esau know his enemy. He know who he fighting against. We don't know ours. All right. So I just want y'all to think about that right there. Let that sink in. Let me get the second literary source that I wanted to prove, also showing you that the early historians in the 18th century, they understood the differences between the ancient Israelites and the so-called Mexicans. All right. So this is the second source, and it says this: some of the Mexican nations worshipped idols and knew not God, for they sacrifice human beings to propitiate their savage deities. Look what he's saying. He's saying that they were so savage, they were so low vibration that they went and they killed their own people and did a human sacrifice to savage deities. In other words, idols, gods, lowercase g, who don't even exist. Man, this is crazy. Not so the noble northerns. There go that byword. They worship the one God who declared to the first lawgiver, thou shalt have no other gods before me. And their only human sacrifice is the invader of their lands and birthright. So that right there is showing you that there was a difference, even in America, between the ancient Israelites and the so-called Mexicans. So I'm gonna stop right there. I do have more, but I don't want to blow your head off with what we got to reveal on a later time. And plus, we got to hold some of this because we're going to be doing some stuff with Sonetta and some other groups as well. So I'm gonna stop right there. But I appreciate this opportunity. Sharsham and Elder Qanath and Brother Kahan, I appreciate you letting me
No
read it
problem.
and going with a brother on this.
No problem, no problem. Oh dang, he jumped off.
He might have jumped off by accident. But yeah, family, shalom. What do y'all think of the presentation that our brother Debar just showed to the people? A lot of good info he brought out. A lot of excellent info he brought out. Beautiful presentation. Like I said, sources from the 1800s and beyond. We got a lot more stuff to bring out. Yehuda got a lot more stuff to bring out. I got some presentations that I'm going to bring out. And like I said, the information is irrefutable, and they know that. And this is why we can't get them to come on and even speak on this matter, because they say they don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. It's not about hurting nobody's feelings. It's about the truth. Just need to bring it out and stop lying to the people, because no man has the right to get away
Truth is true.
Gate.
Ain't
no lies going to inherit the kingdom of the Most High. So this that's how serious it is. Salvation the issue. So,
It is. And let me jump in real quick, because it is a salvific issue. Because again, let's think about this real quick. If the law tells us that we can't engage in interracial relations, and you do that, and that's called a sin, and it tells you in Wisdom of Solomon chapter 4 verses 6 that your children are going to bear witness against you, why are they bearing witness against you if this is all good, if what they teach is valid?
Right.
So it's showing y'all, man, listen, it's showing y'all that at the end of the day, we all got to work out our own salvation. And the scriptures say in Sirach chapter 4 verse 28, strive unto the truth unto death. So that's what we do here at FOPE, man. We strive to understand the truth, man, because we really sincere in this truth, and we trying to get the kingdom, and we trying to help our people get the kingdom too. We ain't selfish with it.
God.
You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, Sir Slim.
No, I'm agreeing. You're right. Because at the end of the day, I've been telling people this: whether y'all like us, love us, or hate us, at the end of the day, the Lord said, "Many is called and few is chosen." I'm telling y'all over and over again, we the few over here. It's not a lot of us. Y'all the one that's many. Talk about, look at our fruit. Look how many brothers we got. That's all good, but that's just more people the Most High gonna burn. I keep telling y'all that. I will be the few any day. That's why I said we the outsiders, we the outcasts. That's fine with us. We don't mind being the outcast, the small remnant that was cast out. It's okay. It don't bother me at all. That means we're doing something right and you're doing something wrong if you're loved by everyone, and we damn near hated by everyone just for speaking the truth.
That's right. And there's a precept on that too about being loved by everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see if I could get that real quick.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If you loved by everybody, you ain't doing something right.
That's right.
Because Yahawashi wasn't loved by many.
That's right.
He was hated by his people, his own people, and the people in power.
Yep. Let me get that precept real quick, King. I got it real quick.
And we hated by the people in power.
Yeah, that's right. They said, man, all the nations, man, they the enemies of the Most High. But watch this. Luke chapter 6, verse 26, because I want to back up what I said about what we speaking on, which is it's a problem when you like by everybody. That means you ain't doing something right. That means you might be, one of them people that just like to fit in with everybody. But listen to this. It says, woe unto you. This is Luke chapter 6, verse 26. Woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets. That's a cut, man. Hang it up.
Excellent precept. Excellent.
And
you're 100% right. 100% right. Excellent breakdown, brother. Beautiful sources you brought out. It was nothing but head cutters. Like I said, information is irrefutable. I don't care how long y'all been in the truth or what you bring out. Israel is all black and it's facts, and you can't get around it. You feel me? And like I said, y'all can avoid the conversation, the talks, and all that. It don't matter. The Most High is going to bring it out. The same
That's
thing y'all
right.
said years ago. Qanath, it's not going to go nowhere. It's just going to die out. Ain't nobody going to pay y'all no attention. Then that conversation turned to, Qanath, when you got to stop? Please teach something else. Please. No more who's that 7-8. Oh, we got it.
Yep.
That cake not turned don't mean skin color. See, now it turns to that conversation instead of, hey,
Yep.
you could have just talked about it at first. You
Hey.
said nobody wasn't going to go nowhere. You said nobody wasn't going to listen to us.
That's
now
right.
you got
Hey.
a whole movement strong. They're like,
Hey.
stop them niggas! Stop them! Stop them! They messing up the money!
That's right. That's exactly what's going down. Hey, and I wanted to say, and now it went from that to in the DMs, and we ain't going out, brothers, okay? But in the DMs, what you hear in the DMs is, okay, y'all might be right, but hey, just bring it out like this.
Bring it out a little softer.
Right. Don't hurt people now.
I'm getting too many emails, people crying, talking about their kids and their wife, and I don't know what to tell them, brother. I said, tell them what Nehemiah and Ezra said. Most High blessed.
That's right. That's right. Hey,
Damn
Shalom,
right.
Elder Yehuda.
Shalom, Mark.
Shalom, grace and peace. Hey, give me a second. You guys
Shalom,
continue.
shalom. Most High bless.
Give me a second. You
Grace
guys
and
continue.
peace.
I'm doing something. Give me a second.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead, Elder. I think you was about to say something.
No, I thought you was about to speak, but yeah, now it's like Sham said, when y'all gonna stop, or they say stuff like why you bring this out? Let the wheat grow to tears. It don't mean what they think it means. We already done a class for that, Yehuda and I. Let the wheat grow to tears. Then they'll do shit. They'll say shit like oh, you don't do nothing. Your Facebook Israelites or keyboard Israelites.
Yep.
Well, every time you do a video.
Oh wait, Qanath, wait. All you do is sit. All you doing is sitting home from your couch. Go out and do some work. But the problem is, I'm kicking your ass from the couch at home.
Right.
Oh my goodness! Great presentation, brother. Great presentation, man. Great presentation. You know, Kahan, great reading, man. Sham, good input, man. Everything was beautiful, brother. And that's what we about, man. Bringing out the information. And here's the thing, for all the naysayers, how can you get mad at us when we become humble? You know, but when you start barking, we bark back. Now we your enemy. You know, people that you've been knowing for years will just throw you under the bus, all because you asking them, "Hey, look at this. What you think?"
Oh,
what about
get that scripture? Now you hate me because I tell you the truth. Or Kahan.
Right.
No, I'm about to get that.
You free? You go ahead.
Now I was doing some paperwork. Hold on a second. I'm almost done. You know I'm at the plantation.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on. I'm almost done.
All right. So it's like, man, at the end of the day, it's they attack your character. They cheer against you. They think you may have lost the conversation. You know, they sneak this and think you're not going to see it. You know, and all the things that we say was going to happen. You know, Shashem, you know what? Do me a favor.
Look, I'm about to say this real fast. You're right. Elder Maharakar, right? Going at it with Sakari and HOI over the sexist marriage doctrine, right? I was at work. I watched this video he did today, right? He was on there talking about people saying whatever was happening on stuff that was going on Clubhouse. So, you know, we ain't on all them platforms and stuff like that. But he said out of his own mouth, he said, man, I was back there. He said there was a lot of lies that was taught in One West. He said, y'all dudes are babes in this thing. I'm an elder. I've been in this. And he said, sexist marriage is a lie. And he said, you brothers keep thinking that y'all know everything. You only been in this thing 5 years, 6 years. You feel me? Brothers been in this thing 20-something, damn near 30 years. And he like, I'm trying to tell you, I know all that false doctrine. Y'all learned this stuff from us. And it was lies. And I was surprised that he actually, like, I was saying, damn, huh? Like, he really been improving and realizing, like, look, yeah, I was there. But he not teaching, like, I can see he's not with the line no more. Like, he says a lot of stuff that was wrong, and he's correcting them himself. Actually, and I was shocked.
So basically what you're saying is he know that his life is on the line for teaching lies. He know that he's going to die. like everybody else. Right?
A lot of them starting to figure it out. Yehuda and Yehuda know. We can't mention names. They hold on real quick, champ. Yehuda know, and all of us know because and we mentioned some names, but there's some we haven't. But we've got phone calls from these people and admitted it. So, it just boggles my mind. It's like, okay, I'm not God, and we're not God, so you don't have to tell us. You repent to the Most High, and then the people that you told a lie to, tell them it was a lie. You know, but where you got
I got that scripture.
I want to say this real quick because the main thing Qanath he was talking about was brothers have to stop teaching the one West lies that they taught that was wrong. He was like, brothers got to correct that. And then he was calling elders out saying, you elders, y'all know the shit that they teaching your younger man that came up behind y'all is teaching lies. You need to correct them and have them stop teaching that stuff because it was false. And I said, finally, somebody else is speaking out about the false lies that they teach. And we need to correct it. And he's right. I agree with Mahal 100%. I was not in no disagreement with Mahal today.
But my thing is though, why he won't come out public in the public and say the same thing?
He said it public. It was on. Yep, he said it public.
He said it public.
No. I know what I'm talking about because a lot of people don't go on what you call that platform.
Oh, you call YouTube? Yeah, YouTube. Yeah,
a lot of people don't go on that. I don't go on Clubhouse. A lot of people don't go on Clubhouse. But he need to come out on YouTube and
he
say
did.
that.
He did it on YouTube, Facebook. He did.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Snap.
They need to step up and tell young men stop teaching the lies because he said a lot of that stuff was wrong and they need to stop teaching it. And I 100%.
Yeah, a lie is a lie, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to die in lies from nobody.
No doubt.
Nobody. I don't care who it is.
What you say, Conjecture?
Galatians chapter 4 and verse 16. Am I therefore your enemy because I tell you the truth?
Right. And that's what he was saying, that all them dudes was coming at him upset, trying to threaten him and everything because you say you think no, you're not muted, the bar. Your mic not muted out. I don't know what's going on. Hold on, let me see something. Yeah, your mic not muted. I think your mic acting up.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, ain't nothing changed. What happened in ancient times is going on today. Because the followers of Christ, it was a minority of them. In fact, they had a secret code with the symbol of David and the menorah and the fish symbol with a secret code because they was being persecuted by their own people. So ain't nothing changed. So I'm like, you guys, listen, I'd rather be part of the minority. I don't want to be popular and everybody like me. Because if I know that everybody's like me, something's wrong. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. When a lot of people like you, it's something wrong. I'm telling you, it's something wrong.
It's suspect.
Very suspect.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Just like we just read that scripture in Luke 6 and 26. Hey, Kahan, read that one more time real quick. Luke 6 and 26. Because this is exactly what we bringing out. You know what I'm saying? And again, I like the minority. You know, Yahawashi and the 12 disciples, that was a minority group. You know what I'm saying? It's just how it's got to be. Kahan, you got it, King?
6 and 26.
Yes, sir. Bring that out.
Luke chapter 6 and verse 26. Woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets.
Damn. See? That's, the way the world work, the way, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So the way the world work is you got to start compromising if you're going to get a big following. You know what I'm saying? That's how it worked.
And look, that's what Mahal was saying. He said, because y'all got all these followers, y'all got the platforms, and then you want to control platform, but don't want the truth to come out in the scripture when we trying to sit there and debate it brotherly. He said, y'all making everything personal and coming with personal attacks. This ain't had nothing to do with that. He said, this is about the truth of the scriptures. He said, y'all trying to control everything. He said, y'all out of control knuckleheads, y'all babes who haven't sat under no real elders and learned discipline. And I said, right. And that's why I remember I was saying that Israel became a hip-hop fad thing now. It's more of a hip-hopish thing where everybody jeans, tennis shoes, Jordans, fitted hats.
Right, that's all it is.
Fitted hats on and bulletproof vests and doing that shit was never allowed over a decade ago. That couldn't never happen in Israel.
That's true.
Now you even got elders who
These
don't mind
elders
it.
failed
Letting their
us.
camps do whatever they want.
Yep.
Whatever they want.
Let me say this real quick. Check this out before JT jump in. Been real patient because I do share why everybody's getting ready to speak again. Pull that video up that you just showed because I want to talk about that a little bit on that them Mansers, right? Because I just want us all commentary on this. I said this years ago. I said before you know it, you're gonna have an all Manzer group, right? I said you're gonna have an all Manzer group teaching, right? And if you look, because we're going to show this, nobody's over 25 in that damn video, right? I don't even think none of the Mansers was 22, you know. And I just find it funny that now, when you had H-Town saying we should die and all that, you don't hear nothing from them guys. Now you got an all Manzer camp calling the brother a wolf, right? And then then also saying to a brother that you're gonna die, send up curses, all this type of stuff. But then I sent the video to a brother, he know who it is, I'm not gonna mention his name, calling him dumb. Oh, what are he proving? But this Manzer just cursed a real black man. Put that damn video up, man. Let's commentary a little bit in your mind. JT, you've been real quiet. Let you get first shot at it. Go ahead.
Yeah, no doubt. Just play the video first.
Sick. Exactly what I was talking about. What we were talking about.
This is the 12 tribes chart right here. This was plaguing the earth. This heresy. This ain't no better than the Jehovah's Witness.
God.
And then you got them pushing black people, and they ain't even black. They mamsers. They got white. They got white relatives. Look at this. Look at this. This man got Look at this. So why white people ain't in the camp? Do y'all got a white man in the camp? Yes or no? You ain't teaching me anyways, whatever. So look at this. They don't look. He just said it wasn't about color, and they don't even got white people in the camp.
Brothers and sisters, what y'all watching, man, is history here.
Do you have white people in the camp? So anyways, look. So look, this is what's going on. Look at them. They mix with white people.
Pause that. Damn.
But they
pause that. Look. Oh, go back ahead. Go back ahead. And we got a picture of all of them on there, man.
Whew.
Let it play. And then pause when all of them being shown. There we go.
There you go.
You trying to tell me?
Hey, Elder, I just actually talked to Shabar. He might hop on.
Okay, no doubt. Because I told he said he was going to come on. He's going to do some more stuff.
Yeah, he said he a little busy right now. But
put the link is in the room. But y'all trying to tell me now. You remember? Now y'all look at that. Blow your screams up at home. Now you got the guy in the red teaching. I'm sorry, JT teaching. Look at this guy. Look at the ears on this guy.
Thank you.
Hey, this guy looks like he's gonna blow up a building, man. Abraham Lincoln.
Hey, they look like
that's
John
a
B.
young
right there.
Abraham Lincoln.
Hey, he look like Lonzo Ball.
Hell yeah, he did. He did.
We do though. That's true.
JT, what you gotta say about that?
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
The brother. Actually, I left the brother a comment on the board. He called them mamsers, right? But in actuality, they're Europeans. I keep telling people Hispanics are Europeans. They are of European descent. That's why you can't hardly tell the difference between a Hispanic and an Italian. They're the same people.
I think them are straight white boys. I don't think Hispanic either. I looked at them. I mean, Mexican. When you look at them, they don't. I seen Mexicans.
They're Europeans. They forefathers.
They don't even look like no damn Mexicans. Them guys are straight white boys right there, man.
Their forefathers are not Negroes. Their forefathers are Spaniards. Their forefathers is not even Native American. I'm talking about the real black Arawaks and the real black natives. Their forefathers not natives. They can't link they seed back to a black native. They seed go back to the white man.
Yeah, go ahead, JT.
Hey, Qanath, this is not the first time though. Remember the FOPE camp we had in Mexico? Then they left and started their own camp called the Israelites, and they fell apart like grease monkey.
Go ahead, JT. Yep.
Yo, man, this is hypocrisy, man. This is straight lies to the core. And you can look at them and tell, man. I look at these cats and I say, man, like, how the hell could something like that be Israelite, man? When you read the scriptures, give me Amos the 9th chapter, verse 7, please.
Naphtali in the chat. Shalom, Naphtali. Come get your cousins off the corner. They preaching again.
Cousins off the corner.
Get that scripture for JT, somebody.
Yep.
Yeah, somebody pull that out for me.
Yeah, Amos chapter
9
9
and
verse
7.
7. I got you, King. The book of Amos, chapter 9 and verse 7. Are ye not as the children of the Ethiopians unto me, O children of Israel?
Now, do they look like the children of the Ethiopians unto me?
Damn, cut.
They look like the children of the Blancos to me. You know what I'm saying? That's white in Spanish. Come on, man. I mean, listen, I blame these camps, man. And I blame the main culprit, AREA, for teaching this damn lie. And see, this is why I ain't wishing the Lord put his ass to death, but I wish he wasn't here, man, because this man is a disgrace beyond disgrace, man. You know? Yo, kid, this chart been around more than 50 years. They've been using it. Word up. Since about I heard from what I heard in the school, I think they said like 1970, man. So 1970 is what, 52 years? 52 years?
Yep.
So that chart been out there that long. Because Brother Lahab, when he came to the school back in the 1970s, I might be 73, 74, he said the chart, what they was using it then. Now that's like almost like 48 years ago, 49 years ago or something when he came to school. They've been using that chart that damn long, bro.
Damn.
Okay. And it's a lie. And even I got certain like with Mahar now, I think he's seeing a light. Okay. How you gonna tell me? Look at them. Now everybody on this panel here is straight Negro, man.
That's right.
Look at them. How the hell 3 tribes gonna remain Negro and 9 gonna morph into something looking like that? Man, come on, man. Are you out of your mind? Now the forefathers of the tribes, right? Going back to Jacob, started off with his sons. Not Ephraim, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Gad, all of them. They were all Negroes, man. All of them were. And when we went into Egypt, we was Negro. And when we was in Egypt, we had children. We multiplied and became the nation that we are today. They was Negro, man. All right? So what century did the seed line of our people change, man? Don't give me that Assyrian captivity, because it don't mean, yo.
Can I say something real quick? Pardon my interruption.
No doubt,
When you read the scriptures talking about when we was in Egypt, they wanted us out because they say, man, these people started to outnumber us, right? Even when we was in the Assyrian captivity, it was so many of us. They talked about it. Said, man, there's so many of these people. They're not keeping the laws that we keep. They have another whole law and stuff that they do, right? In over 120 provinces. Everywhere we go, we multiply, and then they become almost as much. As many as other people. But we multiply. We don't just disappear. This right here, and I want y'all to finish letting this play, because some of the shit that this dude says out of his mouth is sickening. Now, let me say this right here. Now, I hope I don't lose a lot of friends what I'm about to say. Somebody told these guys that lie. I can't get mad at them because somebody lied to these guys, dressed them, and put them on the corner. Now, I told the bar and Sham, and I'm going to tell y'all this is what I see in this right here. It's 3 things. 1, that's Tahar children out of GMS. 2, that is some organization, right, that's clowning and that's going to go out there and do this. Or that might be something more cynical and might be the people that's ruling over all of us right now. I just can't see what are the odds. What are the odds that you're gonna have a whole Mazur group in Brooklyn?
Damn.
Go ahead, Nico. Sure. In Brooklyn teaching.
No,
Let
that's
that play a
Harlem.
little bit more.
That's Harlem.
Huh?
That's Harlem.
That's Harlem. Yeah, that's Harlem.
That's around 125th Street, 126th Street.
But
I
that's
can
not,
tell.
them guys not even Spanish, but you can see how they confounded. Let it play some more. So y'all can
Sarnetta should have ran up on him.
go ahead, let it play.
With white people. But they they mix with white people and they promote black people. Y'all mix. Y'all ain't black. Y'all mix. Listen, y'all go by the seed of your father, right? Right? Correct? A mamzer, somebody with a heathen mother, or vice versa. Get the blue letter. Let's go to the Hebrew.
They
Get
are
the Hebrew
confounded because they know.
No. You asked me what mix was, so we're dealing with a mamzer is what's mixed, right?
Monkey see, monkey do.
A heathen mother. So let's get an example. If my mother is white, if my mother is white, look. So if I got it, so look, if I'm not in Sakar. I don't give a fuck about Sakar. Anyways, look, I don't give a damn about Sakar. I'm not in Sakar. I don't affiliate with no camp. Anyways, I wasn't even telling you. I was up here talking this. So anyways, look, this was so crazy. You got mamzers teaching love the black man, which is cool, but you just got to admit that you're a mamzer. What color is Christ? What color was Christ?
Listen up.
What color is Christ? He's a dark. Are you dark?
Pause right there. That's very key, right? Because I said this 2 years ago, and now some of these brothers talking about we don't know what color they was for real. Now this guy he said what color Christ is. He said he was a dark-skinned man. That can mean any damn thing. Anything. He's a dark-skinned man.
Or anybody.
Or anybody.
A lot of people that's dark-skinned.
Exactly. So that right there, now I'm telling you, Judah not black, Levi not black, right? And Benjamin not gonna be black next. Christ not gonna be black. They already saying it, right? They already saying it. You know, I done had a few guys damn near agree with that.
They said he was a humpback. Christ was a humpback, and he had deformity. They was coming up and he looked more like them because of the Russian icons. They were saying all types of stuff for years now.
Yep.
So bringing this truth out.
Go ahead, let it play. Then y'all can go into commentary. I fall back. Go ahead, let it play.
Skin. Did Christ have a white mother? Look at y'all. Look like white boys up here. Did Christ have a white mother? Did Christ have a white mother? And what color was she? Bronze, black. He was not a product of any other nation of people. So once you mix, you're a mamzer. If I get a poodle and I get another dog and I mix them, it's not the same product. It's mixed. And in fact, I want $4,000 for this dog. That's a fact. They don't know what they talking about. But look, if you want to push black man is most empowered and he more dominant, cool. Just know your place. You're a mamzer. You're a mamzer. Go to the definition. Go to the Hebrew. Go to the Hebrew. Go to the Hebrew. Go to the Hebrew. Did Eve have a seed? Exactly. So look, this chart was inherited by Jim. Imagine this same camp believe you can sleep with little girls at the age of 12. That's a fact. Look them up. GMS right now on your YouTube. That's a fact. Look, he justifying it. Go to Deuteronomy.
It's not just GMS, right? Even though a lot of you brothers out there who I'm sure watching this video, you may say, oh, I don't support that. I don't believe that. But if you're saying, we already proved how old a damsel is, which is over 20, right? But you guys, for whatever reason, believe once a girl get her period, that she's of married age or she can have sex. Now, that's the doctrine that they teach. That's the one that you hold. Then you can say all you want. Oh, I wouldn't do that. You know, they did that in ancient times. I wouldn't do that. You know, we not telling people to go out and do that, but that's what it's considered. That's a damn lie. Out of the pits of hell. But like he tried to justify it. Okay. So my thing is to all of you guys that hate on us so much, right? Try to sneak this and think we're not going to find out about it. This is the problem. You say you know cowards and you teach the truth. When Shawsham and I came in this, I thought I saw a bunch of warrior men. I said, man, nobody's gonna come up against this. Because anytime somebody did, these guys jump on and crush them. And now, damn cat got their tongue. They won't even speak. How can you have a whole Manzer camp? A whole so-called Manzer camp. Them not even, hey, look.
Con.
Yehud on this. They don't even look like men. It's like straight white boys. Straight up. Straight white boys.
But you know what? They leaders of Mamza, man. Tahar, what the hell is he?
Damn.
That's what he is, man. So why you think they got their camp out there, man? Who you think promoting that? Tahar. And I know the bastard. All right. I had many run-ins with him in the school, man. He's a low-life ass piece of shit. And look what these niggas have done. This is what they caused, man. Listen, a lot of people get upset with us telling the truth. What you mad for? That's the thing that gets me. All right. Who we supposed to be afraid of, man? We supposed to be afraid of these camp leaders? Or we supposed to be afraid of the Most High? You niggas think we supposed to be afraid of you. I ain't afraid of no camp leader. I don't give a damn about none of y'all. Yohana, Tahar, Nathaniel, none of y'all. I'm gonna teach the truth, man. I'm gonna tell the truth, man. Because my soul is on the line. I don't give a damn about you, nigga soul. Period. You on your own. All right. You seek out your own salvation. But I'm gonna tell a lot of people this. I know these men and I know how these men think. These niggas can't admit they wrong, bro. All right. Aria been lying for damn near 60 years. You think that old damn decrepit ass little bastard gonna tell the truth now? When he at the doorstep of death? That man ain't gonna never do it. Just like Tahar ain't gonna do it. Nathaniel ain't gonna do it. Yohana ain't gonna do it. The pride. They got too damn much pride. Pull that scripture out where it say pride come before a fall, please.
Con. Can I make a comment, JT, real quick?
Yeah. Go ahead, man.
Brother, you in the spirit, man. And I just want to say, when you was talking about Tahar and everything, you know, they say in the world the apple don't fall too far from the tree.
There
you know
it
what I'm
is.
saying? So it makes sense, you know what I'm saying, that they moving like they moving like that because they connected. You know what I'm saying? So let me get that pride before destruction precept.
Okay, no doubt. And somebody else will comment.
While you getting a precept, I want to say something. Here's my thing too. How is it possible that somebody like Tahar, who's a half-breed, right? How is it possible that this guy is a leader, but they claim to keep Torah? Does not the Torah say that Mamzers cannot come into the congregation after a certain time? So how in the hell this guy's a leader? Because they don't believe in you know why? Because they don't believe in the laws of Moses. That's why. They don't believe in what they read. They don't believe it. There's no way possible this guy should be a leader, or the other cracker, Al-Azhar, the half white breed Al-Azhar with the horse hair, dog hair. He's not supposed to be a leader either, according to the Tanakh and the Torah. But nobody says nothing though. None of these leaders say nothing. But they claim to keep Torah though. That's all I want to say.
Con. Let me pull that precept that JT was asking for real quick. So this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall.
And the problem with these cats is they got a haughty spirit, man. Very haughty spirit, man. Listen, I was in the school from 1992 to 1999. I left around. I actually decided not to go back on my birthday, actually, in 1999, which was a Sabbath, September 18th. And what was amazing about that is that I turned the same age that Christ was, 33 years old on that day in 1999. And I made the decision that I can't go back because I seen madness beyond madness in them, man. And a lot of cats get mad with me for telling the secrets. I don't care about that, man. I'm gonna tell the secrets, man. All right. It's about telling truth. It's about leading people in the right path, man. And that's what y'all men don't want to do. You know? And check this out. How was a man gonna claim a title or that he's in power when he don't really got no power? That we ain't in power. You feel what I'm saying? How a nigga gonna claim to be a general of an army and ain't got an army? You know what I'm saying? It don't make no damn sense, man.
I'm gonna play another video after this too.
Okay.
Speak.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say one more quote.
Okay, go ahead.
I say it like this, man. I'm gonna tell you like this. You read that scripture, pride coming before a fall, destruction. That's what's gonna happen to these cats, man. The Most High gonna destroy them, man. You see, hey, none of these men, if you notice, ain't learned nothing from Tazadakia's death. You know that? And everybody on this panel know what I'm saying? That man been dead over 2 years. Them niggas got worse since his death. Have you seen it? They got worse. So let's think about who's next on the Lord's list, because all you niggas is on his list. So who's next? Who we gonna check off? I ain't gonna say no names because I don't know, but I know one of y'all coming off that list. Because if y'all don't turn it around, man, I'm telling you, man, it's a done deal for you. It's over. It's a wrap. Because he ain't playing no more, man. All right, he ain't gonna let y'all keep lying to our people, man, and deceiving them, man. He ain't gonna let you do that, man. And I'm gonna say it like this: I don't give a damn whether y'all like me or not. Like we were saying, I don't give a damn who in love with me, man. Long as these brothers here, we got love for each other. I ain't looking for the rest of you niggas. I ain't looking for no favoritism from you niggas, man. What you niggas mean to me? Nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better stop this shit before the Lord stop it for you. And if he stop it for you, woo, nigga, it's over. Period. That's it.
And also, man, I got something for the captains of the thousands.
Who are you breaking up real bad? I can barely hear you. You breaking up?
I come back in. No problem.
All right, yeah, Kahan, let me get Matthew chapter 23 and verse 3, because Elder JT, man, he in the spirit, y'all.
Can I say one more thing?
Go ahead,
I'm starting to cut you off. Check this out. Now, we had just had on here Sunday, right? One of the big boys. I'm not calling him a boy. I mean, I'm talking one of the top dogs that used to be in One West. And he turned it around and admitted the truth and repented. Lahar. That man was 4th in command in the school. 4th in command. Over all of y'all asses. Over Tahar, Johanna, Nathaniel, all of you men. He was over all of you. He told you niggas what to do. And that man saw the light. He started teaching the gospel. He found out and said, nah, man, I ain't endorsing this man as king. He's not king. Christ is my king. And you know what? He got thrown out the school for that.
Damn.
That's right. 1994 it was, my brother. 28 years ago. Damn. That man they told that man to leave. AREA called him up on the phone and said, look, man, if you ain't gonna go along with this, you got to go. That man was in that school for like 20 years. He gave 2 decades of his life up in there. just because he didn't want to endorse Masha as King David up in there. Aria with his wicked ass told him to leave. Don't come back. I know it's for a fact.
JT,
okay?
real quick,
Yeah,
JT.
no doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
Hey, Sham, I was told you, JT, earlier, the brother that came on with you at JT, and he was in the school a long time ago, and he said he want to start coming on a little more. Go back to that video. Well, let's all go back. And because I think he made a comment on a comment board too afterwards. I would love to have him back on, man. Again, kind of big brother. He came on the show.
Con, I know you talking about.
Yeah, I know the brother. Yeah, he know me.
Yeah,
but
let's get
hold on. Can I say
him back.
Check this out. Can I say something, Q? I'm sorry. I ain't trying to cut you off.
No, go ahead, JT.
Check this out. I said something on that program, right? Now, I told Q, I said to Q one time, I stood in front of the class and told them right after Masha left that I knew he wasn't King David. Another brother agreed with me. The brother that we just had on there about a week ago, I think it might have been. He was in the classroom when I said it, right in front of Tazadakia. You know how long ago this was? 26 years ago. And the brother said, I remember you saying that. Okay? So I'm basically telling everybody, I knew that man wasn't King David. I could read the spirit. I could read the spirit. When I was reading the scriptures about David in the Bible, and I looked at that man, it didn't match. You feel what I'm saying? Not that I knew reincarnation wasn't real, because it's not. But when I looked at this man, I could tell he can't be David, man. He's too soft. He's too weak. You know what I mean? You know, but I'm gonna say this too. I ain't trying to cut nobody off, but I'm saying, look, and I'm telling these men here, you ain't got to believe me. You got to believe the scriptures, man. And the scriptures is talking, and the scriptures gonna be played out, bro. And if you don't follow the curriculum of scriptures, you don't follow the curriculum with the Most High plans that He got playing down, you ain't gonna be a part of His plan. So y'all better repent while y'all got a chance. And that go for me and everybody on this panel. We got a chance to repent. We got a chance to come back. We better do it.
That's right.
That's it.
Hey, I just want to get this quick swisher. Thank you, Elder. But what the brother is saying is heavy, and that's why, you know, I gave that scripture in the beginning, strive unto truth, unto death. Sirach 4:28. Now we're going to get Matthew chapter 23, verse 3. Brother Kahan, read it when you got it. Because the bottom line is, man, it's not a game. We all have a time of expiration on this earth. And if you don't get your shit together, you're going to come up out of here fast, like the brother was saying, all right? The Most High is not playing. Remember, the scriptures tell you the Lord is a man of war. You don't think He know how to take you out? You don't think He know how to make your day be your last day if you don't get right? So we got to get right, man. We got to really be sincere. And that's why I think the Most High for Elder Qanath, Sham, all the brothers on the platform, the F.O.P.E family, man, because we coming in this truth sincere. We're studying to show ourselves approved unto the Most High, and we doing our research, and we not too proud to say that we made a mistake if it occurs.
The bar. What'd you
Go ahead,
just say? It was a beautiful thing you said. We said family.
That's right.
So on this panel, nobody over nobody here, man.
That's right. Khan.
I might be called the elder, but I don't think I'm over the bar. I don't think I'm over Kahan. I don't think I'm over Sham or Qanath. I'm the oldest person on this panel. All right. But it's not about me. See, the problem with y'all think it's about you. And I'm gonna break it down to you. Christ didn't anoint you. The Most High didn't anoint you. Okay? And I'm gonna say it like this: if your hunter died for my sins, I'd follow your ass. I would obey you. I would obey you. You would be my Lord and Savior. That man didn't die for nobody. Aria didn't die for nobody, man. Why is this man worship thing so heavy on our people, man? You feel what I'm saying?
That's powerful.
Our people worship Martin Luther King. They worship Malcolm X. Right? Those men are dead. But did it change our people's condition in America? No. So what I'm saying to you is, look, You men self-anointing yourself, and you already signing your death certificate, whether you know it or not. Your hunter said straight up, everybody know it, everybody heard it on this panel. This man said he's second under Christ. What scriptures say that?
Con. Yeah, that was terrible.
So your hunter already signed his death certificate. Yo, I ain't even gonna air the niggas dirty laundry, man. It'll come out soon. But what I'm saying to you is, bro, saying to our people that's listening, look, it ain't about a camp, man. It's about the Father, right? As long as the Father showed you to the way of this truth and how to get back and how to
Teach, Elder.
understand it, that's all it's about, man. Because, yo, one more. Give me John, the 5th chapter, verse 17.
I got you.
Let's see who the Father gave the authority to. All right, we're going to deal with scriptures. We're going to see who's in charge. Go ahead, bro.
What you want to get first is Matthew?
Yeah, you can get that too if you want.
Okay, I'm gonna get this since I've been holding it. I'm gonna get this Matthew chapter 23 and 3. It says, "All therefore whatsoever they bid you observe and do. But do not ye after their works, for they say and do not."
And that's exactly the issue that we dealing with in these camps, man. And what you're seeing right now, right? They saying they teaching Torah, but are they following it? They not following no Torah at all, because what we have brought out on this platform, starting with Elder Qanath, Sham, Elder JT, and many other brothers out here, Brother Kahan, and many more, all right? They are not teaching sound doctrine. And the last time I checked, the only way you're going to make it into the kingdom is if you obey the law, statutes, and commandments. So that's the issue. I'm going to read that again real quick. Matthew chapter 23, verse 3. All therefore whatsoever they bid you observe. Yeah, because the Pharisees know how to teach. So observe what they teach. That observe and do, but do not ye after their works. See that? That's what Yahawashi is telling us, man. Don't do it based on these camps, man, because they not following. And we're going to read the last part on this. For they say and do not. And that's the issue right there. A lot of people want to teach the law, but a lot of people don't want to follow the law. So that's all on that. Elder JT, I'm going to bring out what you asked. You said
John 5:20.
John 5 and 20. I got you. This is the book of John, chapter 5, verse 20. For the Father loveth the Son, and sheweth him all things that himself doeth. And he will shew him greater works than these, that ye may marvel.
I thought he said 17 too.
I think it said, yeah, 17.
Okay, John chapter 5 and 17.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Okay, but Yahawashi answered them, my Father worketh here too, and I work.
No, that's not it.
Nah, yeah, I think you want.
I think it's man. Start at 19.
Okay, 19. Okay, verse 19. Then answered Yahawashi and said unto them, verily, verily, I say unto you, the Son can do nothing of himself, but what he seeth the Father do. For what things soever he doeth, these also doeth the Son likewise.
That's
but fine. That's good though. Let's go into that because that's very important.
Okay.
Who is doing what Christ done? Because it's obvious these guys are not doing it, right? Who are we? And guess what? I'm gonna throw some of us in there. Are we actually walking like Christ wants us to walk? And that goes for all of us.
God.
All of us, right? But one thing I can say is that I can see the people who actually trying to do, and then other people are deliberately trying to deceive. But time out real quick. Man, Shasham, want to talk to our dear brother Don, and we're going to continue on with Don on the program. But we do have to address this, and then we're going to just move forward. Don is our brother. You know, he's on the platform, but the issue I had with my dear brother Don, very passionate. I get it. We all are passionate, just like me. Sometimes I got to apologize to everybody because sometimes I go ballistic more than any of y'all, actually, you know. But when we have a guest on the show, and I know you want to fire his ass up, we can't have nobody disrespect the guest. You know, I came to a truth with Sarnetta. So, because I'm trying to do something on a bigger realm to get this word out. Because I give you an example. When we went on that platform, right? And for whatever reason, we went on that platform and a lot of people's mind got changed. A lot of people saw us different, right? And also, we were able to show what them guys that go over there and hide, we were able to go over there and bring out the real knowledge, right? To show people, right? To show people what's really going on. So we can't have nobody cursing the guests out. And then and then when I say not to, we got to show, I'm just going to say me some respect. You know what I mean? I came up with this name, F.O.P.E, for our people edification. I've been dog fighting for years like a lot of brothers have. I just can't have it when I get overshadowed on my platform. Shane, you want to say something, then we're going to continue.
Yes. So all we asking is brothers got to have the core. We know everybody's passionate about what they believe, and we're fine with that. Okay? But we can't let our emotions get involved, especially when we're dealing with people and people trying to come over and bridge gaps and bring out the information. So, and then like even posting stuff in the back chat when people on a platform and you're disrespecting them and saying some terrible things and they saying that and thinking that we're doing it, or it's just making us look bad. You see what I'm saying? And make them not want to come over here and even talk with us, especially if they're not being disrespectful. So, you know, we got to behave better, because it makes our platform look bad. Like we'll just have our guests on disrespecting guests that's coming over here to just have a discussion and they're not being disrespectful. Some things we just cannot allow because it makes us look bad. Me and Qanath look bad. See what I'm saying? So that's all we want brothers to have, better decorum. If these people ain't getting outraged, they're not disrespecting us, they're not cussing us out or doing anything like that, then we don't have to disrespect them if we having a cordial conversation. Now, if they going off and saying some off-the-wall crazy shit to us, then that's different. But of course, I don't care what you say to them then. But other than that, if they going to give us respect and have just a decent conversation, then we just want to keep it that way so that the people in the audience can be edified. We know we don't believe what they believe in when they come on the platform. That's just like when because the brother Sebastian's supposed to come back. He's an atheist. And you know, we wanted to have a dialogue with him and about him supporting the LGBTQ community. You know, and it was an issue with that thing because people wanted to hear him speak, but you know that's old with JJ. Remember that situation, Qanath?
Yeah, I remember.
They would like let him talk. So that's what I'm saying. The platform is an open platform. Everybody that's coming on here, it's not going to be Israelites. You're going to have celebrities on here. They don't believe everything we believe. And that was another issue with the whole Miguel Nunez thing. People had a problem with us having him on and we wasn't going at him. It's no respect of persons, but we're not going at people like that because they don't believe what we believe, bro. We're just having cordial conversations with people.
And the crazy thing is they don't know nothing whatsoever about Miguel at all. I've been knowing Miguel since I was a little boy, since I was 5 years old. Right. They don't know nothing about this guy. They only know because he was in a movie. That's right. It. What I'm saying is his personality, him as a person, they don't have a clue.
Yeah, I talked to him. He's a cool brother, man. He really is.
Yeah, what I'm saying is we just trying to keep everything cordial with people so that they wouldn't mind coming on the platform. And like I said, we know everybody ride with us on our side, bro, but we gotta love each other, and we all a team. We can't not be in-house fighting each other and disrespecting each other on live platform or saying things on live. We can't be doing that. That's not a good look, because then everybody looking like what's going on. We had the same issue with our moderators. Our moderators should not be beefing with other moderators on our platform or King Judah platform or Naphtali platform and stuff like that. It doesn't look right. Okay, and no, all of us do not agree on the same doctrine, and that's fine. We all don't believe exactly 100% the same thing, but whatever we disagree on, we can keep that shit off a line, off of air in the back chat, and just talk about it. It don't have to be no disrespect and stuff. Like when Elder Yehuda doing his presentations, remember Don used to come on and we let you, and used to disrupt him all the time. And I was like, Don, stop, wait till he done. Like we don't disrupt people or disrespect people, especially when they doing presentations. Everybody had a chance to do that work. Just like the ball, he did a presentation. You feel me? Nobody should be disrupting him or disrespecting him or, you know, doing things while he trying to bring us information. Everybody information. Nobody is going to agree 100% on anything that somebody do on our platform. And do we agree with everything people bring out on our platform? Hell fucking no. But that don't mean we got to disrespect them and go off on them on the platform. It's not about us. It's about the people and the viewers who's watching and the people who's trying to get the information that's trying to learn. It's the most important thing. So that's all I really want to say. It's not that we don't want people on our platform. We just want people to be respectful to everybody on the platform. That's all.
I agree with I agree 100%, man. Listen, we all filthy rags. We all fall short. Ain't nobody a God. Anybody God on this platform?
Hell
Not even
no.
close.
I said
Not even
I'm saying
close.
first. No.
We all make mistakes. Even your brother, you, everybody, every single living soul on the planet.
So
What
Don,
day have you not sinned?
respond, Don P. You can respond. You don't gotta not say nothing. We just letting you know that, bro. We don't have a problem with you, Ak, but we just want you to have a little more decor for your brothers. We understand your passion, Ak, but when you do certain things, bro, you make us look bad. Like when you sign that, because they be like, your brother Don P, the guy FOPE, he came on my platform disrespecting me. We like, we tell him go over there and say some horrible stuff to you. Like we don't, because we're not doing that. We not telling our people not to do that. Like, you know what I mean? If they're not bothering us, leave them alone. Because then they be thinking that we doing stuff that we not, and we don't want that. That's all.
Yeah,
I'm
we
saying.
got like Yehuda would tell you, and all the brothers would tell you, we got some major people we trying to get over here to come over here. We dealing with business. Yehuda know plenty certain entertainers, and if them entertainers, they got PR people. They gonna go look. They kind of know we into, but they come and see. Well, shit, if I go in there, somebody might go off on my ass over there, you know. And I can't let that happen. We got a sister that's gonna be coming on soon. She's an actress. So, and I'm not saying you'll do that, but we don't want nobody to think, well, man, they come on here, that's gonna go down. I know,
right.
I know NFL players, right, and I've been knowing them for years. And he told me, he said, man, I will come on, bro. He said, but shit, man, you and I said, I got you, I understand. And Sham know who I'm talking about. I done fed the homeless with a couple of these guys, you know, but I can't. If they see that, it's gonna be like, nah, man, I can't do that, you know.
That's why we couldn't let everybody on Elder Lahab on, because a lot of people got an issue with Elder Lahab. But I don't have an issue with him. I got respect for him. My thing is, if you don't know him, you don't need to be on here questioning him. It's just not programming. He don't want you question him. Go ahead, Elder JC.
Sure, yeah, man. Like I said before, look, man, Don, you a good brother, man, but you got to bring something to the table, man. Meaning you got to bring that righteous spirit to this table, man. You understand what I'm saying? See, it's a difference of me talking about One West. I come out of One West, so I can talk about it. I know the men that you see out there. I know Tahar. I know Yohanan. I know the guy at IUIC. I know them personally. So it's a difference when I lash out at them. I can lash out at them because I know them. I had time being around these men. So I know these men. I even been around Sinetta. Okay? But like I said before, bro, if they don't squash the beef with Sinetta, let it go, man. All right? They trying to build something greater. And we trying to get the information out to the people, man. Getting out this information to the people, that's more important than anybody on this panel. Because we doing the Father's work, man. And we all want to get paid at the end, man. I got to get myself right. Everybody on this panel, like Yehuda said, we filthy rags, man. You know what I'm saying? So we got to clean our shit up. Yeah.
The paid is the kingdom. That's the paycheck.
That's
We're gonna let Don say
no doubt.
real quick. And we're gonna let Don say something real quick, and then we're gonna get back to commentary. This because we got one more video he want to show. We can commentary for like another 2 minutes on this video, and then Shan, you can show yours. Go ahead, my dear brother Don. You want to say something? You can. And we all fall back and do what we do. If you want to say something, go ahead, Don.
I just want to say, the first, y'all ain't see me in a minute.
We miss you, brother.
I came back on this channel because I care about y'all. I love y'all. I understand that we have spirits are tied together. My stance about the kingdom and my stance about Yahuwah and Ha Mashayach, that ain't gonna change. That's never gonna change. And y'all know me, I lay back in the cuts. I don't really say a whole lot until I have something to say. And yeah, I done dealt with these cats on the streets now. And the thing about it is, a false prophet, I got to deal with a false prophet. And I understand and respect the fact that y'all created this platform. This is your platform. So the rules and regulations are what they are. Never meant any disrespect because y'all know I love you. But sometimes I got to pull that sword out. And, I'm going to keep it short, man, because got a lot of feelings right now.
That's all right, brother. We love you, man. Most High bless. We feel your passion. So enough is enough, man. But let's move forward. Shashan, let's finish showing a little bit of this and then show yours. Then it's an open panel. But Most High, y'all. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell y'all something now. This is a learning lesson for all of One West. Because see what you guys do, you guys try to destroy one another, right? Wish death on one another, on their children, on their wives, on them.
Exactly.
Right?
See, we can disagree, get upset like this. We may pop a little bit, but we'll get over it. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, because we love each other.
That's right.
We're a family. We know wicked ass niggas hating each other, wishing death. You see me come out with no videos trying to come back and talk about because I'm not gonna do that. Why? Because they're my brothers. I may get upset sometimes, but hey, I'm a human being. I'm a human being like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But when it all boils down to it, that's how you know when you really love somebody or you care for somebody, because you don't go out and try to destroy that person because you're upset with that person for a little while. You don't do nothing like that. But these niggas, man, these niggas, they'll bury you if they can. You know what I'm saying? It's sickening, man.
Talk about your mama, your daughter, and every damn body. They damn sure will. I'm gonna give you an example. Real quick, let me give you an example.
Yeah, no, I'm done. Go ahead. I'm done.
My brother DeBar, all because he has an opinion. And by the way, F.O.P.E is the new Mashayach Yahawashi.
Come on now, teach. Let's go.
F.O.P.E is the new Mashayach Yahawashi because F.O.P.E, along with our dear brother Maharakar, started it.
Let's go.
Okay? We are the real Mashayach Yahawashi, if you want to say that. You know what I mean? But they want to beat up my brother, right? And talk shit about him, right? But can't deal with the brother one-on-one and just have a conversation. Like Yehuda and I, man, I love you. Yehuda love us. Do we have disagreements sometimes? Yeah. Behind the scene and openly, but guess what? We brothers. And we know that.
Yeah, a lot.
That's right.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And Don the same way. We brothers.
We're different personality.
That's it. We different personalities. Shit, Yehuda and I,
that's all it is. That's all it is. Okay, go ahead.
Yo, look. Yeah, when I was in One West, man, what we doing on here was never taught to me. They didn't teach us what love was, man. All right? They didn't teach that because too many niggas was wrapped up in their fake ass titles. All right? When here's a man claiming to be a general, and saying, yo, Ak, you didn't salute me, Ak. Yo, Ak, I'm over you, Ak. Is that love? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
And that's what Aria didn't teach us about love, man. There was no love being taught up in One West. I don't give a damn what
I
one of
got a
them niggas
script.
will say. And it wasn't, huh?
When you done, I got a script.
And let
Okay,
me
no doubt.
follow up after you, Elder, too.
Yeah, no doubt. But I was saying there was no love being taught, man. Just like Don P, you know, he was going a little off, but he came back and he admitted his faults. And see, that's what real men do. Real men can take a L, man. You niggas can't take a L because you ain't real. You ain't no real men of the Most High. Okay. Real men of the Most High, when they do wrong, can admit they wrong, bro. Like Brother Lahab come on here, man. Right? Me and Q, we set that up together. Okay. And I told Q, I said, look, I suggested it to Q, and then I was talking to Q about it. I said, listen, me and you got that done together. See, I didn't take all the credit for that. This was a me and Q thing. We got this brother on here. Brother got life experience more than all of us on this panel, man. All right. And that brother there, I know Lahab personally. Okay. I used to go to some of his classes when I was in One West. Good brother, man.
Yeah, good
And
brother. I spoke to him a few times with the phone. Yep. Go ahead.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? And the man admitted his wrongdoing and repented. So if the man can admit his wrongdoing to Christ and Christ forgave him, what the hell is wrong with you niggas that you don't want to forgive a man like him? You ain't over Christ. You ain't over the Most High. And you ain't going to set up the kingdom. Christ's going to set up the kingdom, man. Christ is the king. Most High anointed him. Y'all better get that damn through. Y'all better get that shit through your head before it's too late. Go
So
ahead,
you
bro.
telling me?
Next.
Wait, dog, y'all, and then I'll let Khan go. You telling me that the government of what you call it, Yasha? What you call it again? What
The
you call it?
Yasharala.
You telling me that the government is not going to set up the kingdom?
Hell no, man. Hell no. Kid, I'm gonna add one more quote, man. Who the hell we all waiting for to redeem us? That's the question here. Is a nigga down here gonna redeem anybody on this panel? I thought Tahar was gonna redeem us, man. I thought Nathaniel was gonna redeem us. I thought Fat Ass Hunter was gonna redeem us. All of us on this panel know who we waiting for. Who y'all waiting for? Go ahead, bro. Whoever
Okay. The bar was up, and then I think
Kahan.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna be real quick, man. I just want to
Go
say
ahead.
I appreciate y'all big time. What the elder JT is saying, the elder Qanath is powerful. I'm gonna get this precept real quick. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 8, verse 5. And this is going into the situation with Lahab. And again, these so-called Israelite leaders, they know these precepts, y'all. Trust me. All right. It says, reproach not a man that turneth from sin, but remember that we are all worthy of punishment. And I just want to highlight something, y'all, as a family. What you are seeing is what we've never experienced in these camps. And I'm going to testify to what I went through in IUIC. I saw the folly that was going on, how they handled Masharathia and Judah Mack and many other brothers. It's not just them. All right. It was evil done, and it was hatred. I'm going to keep it 100. It was total hatred. And we decided, you know what? This ain't the Most High. This ain't the Spirit of Christ, man. So we rolled up out of there. And before, lo and behold, before you know, before we could even actually make an announcement, they were slandering our name. All right. So that's what happens in these camps. And they had to slander us because a brother had rank. So they had to slander us and say something evil. And they was trying to, say something negative so that the members wouldn't be like, what happened? You see what I'm saying? And that happened again, going back to what Elder Qanath said with the situation with Elder Barak. It was, hey, let's get a council. And that came from another brother who had rank in their congregation, who was over another school. And so we asked to just have a simple council, and that couldn't happen. So I just want to say this last thing, y'all. What you're seeing here is real love. And in these camps, it ain't no love. You know, men don't act like this. They don't admit their faults. They don't apologize. They don't get over stuff. A lot of those men, that so-called leaders, they grudge hold all day, and they find a way to get you up out of that school or up out of that camp. So that's all I'm gonna say on that.
The bar. Can I say something quick? Now,
no,
like,
Kahan had a piece
yeah,
of
go
real
ahead,
quick.
Con. Yeah, go ahead, Con.
Oh no, no problem. My bad. I just want to get this quick. We was talking about forgiveness earlier and everything like that. I just wanted to get this quick scripture, which is Matthew 18:21. It said, "Then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how oft shall my brother sin against me, and I forgive him? Till 7 times. Yahawashi said unto him, I say not unto thee until 7 times, but until 70 times 7.
Hey.
So that's what the Messiah just said.
That's right.
And so, I mean, you take it up with him, but you know, that's showing, love. But see, that person has to have that humility and that humbleness and meekness that comes. See, the scriptures say the meek gonna inherit the earth. The temperance, the people who gonna walk in the fruits of the spirit. A lot of these dudes around here, man, they obnoxious. They ain't walking no fruits of the spirit. Christ didn't walk like that.
Con.
You know why, Kahan? They walking
ahead,
in the laws of they walking in the laws of Moses.
Yep.
They
That's why.
they cannot get Moses' laws out their ass. Okay. That's why the Jews with Christ, because he was teaching against the law of Moses. They were like, what is this man teaching? We never heard this doctrine before. What is this guy teaching? So they hated him because he went against the laws of Moses. That's what happened.
Go ahead, JT. JT, go ahead.
Yeah, quick point, man. Like the thing with Lahal, right? This brother stopped teaching, and he been watching Q streams of FOPE. And then me and this brother here got this brother excited about teaching again. This man, the brother wants to come on here and do this on a weekly basis, teach a
Wait a
class.
minute, you said Lahab is watching FOP?
Yeah. Right, Q?
Wow, isn't that something? Go ahead.
Yeah, he was watching.
He been watching. He's going to come on once a week and teach. Also, we're in negotiation with other elders that all praise to the Most High, man, has snapped out of it. Most High will they be on here soon. Some of them you already seen, and some new ones we trying to get in touch with that snapped out of it. So you'd be surprised who actually snapped out of it. The ones you don't hear of, those are the ones snapped out of, and they just don't want to be dealing with the buffoonery. But they just snapped out of that trance because it was a trance. I was in it. Shan was in it. All of us in it. You know? But they snapped out of it. So now they mad because Tahar already, real quick, and I'm sorry, real quick. Tahar already done a video on Lahab coming on the show. He done a video on it. Now he didn't disrespect Lahab or us. Now I will say that he was very respectful. You know, he called me by my name, Sham name, Lahab name, but he was like, "Oh, see, they got one of the main ones over there." But he going off, and Qanath and the Shashan, they're supposed to be such master descriptions. They supposed to correct him. I'm like, what the hell is this guy talking? What is this guy talking?
But you know what, though, Qanath, deep down inside, even Tahar knows.
I think his connection went out, family.
Yeah, I can't hear.
Damn, you fell off, Yehuda.
Yeah, he dropped.
Yeah, he got to come back in.
Let's just play a little bit more of this video, because a little more of this video that Shan, what you played, was playing. Let's get back to that real quick. This is the damn buffoonery that we were speaking on. Yeah, Yehuda, you fell off, brother. I don't know what happened. Go ahead, press play.
Give me a minute. Hold on a second.
Yeah, you breaking up bad.
Got a bad reception.
Being a pedophile, nigga. Y'all being taught by pedophiles and y'all mamsers. Y'all got white, but look, I'm just saying y'all should have white people in
Look how he's holding his head down.
You might be a white boy. You damn sure look like a white boy. You might be a white boy. What's your father? Exactly, man. This is folly. But like I said, man, look, if you go sit up here and you go teach black man and black people is the race, then do that. I'm just saying, y'all should know y'all place. Y'all mamsers. Ha Mashayach Yahawashi. Qanath Yahawashi. That was inherited by Ariella too, man. They had to end the camp because a nigga walked up with power. You niggas, y'all alpha, y'all beta males. Y'all beta males, and y'all got white mamas, and y'all weird as hell. Y'all hate y'all. Do y'all love white people? Is your mother white? Is your mother white? You're a product of white people. You're a product, and they hate themselves. If your mama white, why would you teach to hate the white man like that? If your mother's white, man, come on, man. Now, why don't y'all got white people in the camp then?
Hey, pause that for a second.
Why don't y'all got white people in the camp then?
Now, this is what y'all got to understand, because he's going to address this. And I got this off Yehuda because the way he said it was funny as hell. When Yehuda say, you was in a white woman womb for 9 long months. Now, think about it. These guys was compacted, right? In the belly, in the blood of who they call the devil, sucked on the devil titty.
For 9 long months. Go ahead.
For 9 long months. Inside the, dude, come on, man.
Inside of
just like I told that brother, man, look, white or not, that's your mother. You respect your mother. Come on, man. Go ahead, you.
But my thing is, why the brothers not ask them, who's your fathers? I noticed he kept asking about their mother. He didn't, but notice he never asked them who your fathers.
No, yeah, he asked them. He asked. Yeah, he asked.
What did they say?
They ain't say nothing as usual. They never say. The answer will be, I don't know. I've never seen it, but I know he's black. That's all of them answer.
You know what? You're right. They always say, well, my grandfather, he's
and
black.
Then when you see their father, then you do see their father look just like them. Then you see their grandfather, the grandfather look just like them.
Just like
you see their great grandfather, the grandfather look like. So where's the nigga?
Con.
Yeah, because like I keep telling everybody, they Spaniards. Their forefathers don't go back to the Negro, nor the Native Americans. What they did, folks, I'm telling you what they did. They stole the identities of the Arawaks, the Tainos, and the Black Indians in this country. They stole their identities. They stole the identities of the Mayans, the Black Aztecs, the Mayans. Those Black people. They didn't look like these people. Their identity thieves all the way around. They are our identity thieves. That's who they are. It's sickening, man. Go ahead.
Let it play. I like to call them culture vultures. And look at one more thing real quick. Watch this. And I want y'all to listen, everybody in the audience and on the panel. The way this brother's talking, he's talking like a black man. Okay? You can feel the spirit, the way he's moving, the way he speaks. But this guy in the red, the guy that's trying to act like he's an Israelite, you can see that this guy don't have the spirit. They always talk about try the spirit, by the spirit. He does not have the spirit of a black man. Listen to the way he talk, his body language, all of them. They confounded, and they know there's no black in them veins at all. Let it play. Watch the spirit. Listen what he says and how he respond.
Why don't y'all got white people in the camp? We got two. Do y'all got white people in y'all camp? Yes or no? Y'all just said it wasn't about color. It doesn't matter about color. It doesn't matter. So are white people in the camps? So are white people in y'all camps?
Let me break it down for you. All right. When a so-called black man goes out with a so-called white woman,
okay,
and they have a child,
you're the product of your father, correct? That's what you said.
After generations of that constantly happening.
Right. So are there white? So look, are there white people? Right. No. Right. So are there white? Wait. That's fine. That's not the conversation I'm having. That's not the conversation I'm having.
Now he said, if you have a black man that keep constantly doing that over and over, what you think is going to happen? That's what's going to happen. You're going to breathe the hell out. They don't want to deal with Deuteronomy 7:3.
But here's the thing, though,
10th
Qanath.
generation.
Us as a black race of people, we did not breed out.
Hell no.
Because it is a blasphemous lie. That's why. We never bred out as a people. We still black.
Teach.
It's crazy, man. That's okay, though. I got something for them. Trust me, I got something. Go ahead.
I'm asking you, are there pale-faced white people with black ancestry? Yes or no? They can't answer the damn question. There's white people out here with black ancestry that look pale-faced white. Why aren't they in y'all communities? Why aren't they in y'all communities? Why in the Chinese? Okay, so what do y'all got Chinese looking people in y'all camps? Do y'all got Chinese? Are they in y'all camps? What about one Afro-Mexican? Dark skin. Y'all got Afro-Mexicans? Afro-Mexicans.
He's a liar.
Nah, be one, but where are they? Because mostly we see Mexicans mixed with white people, Spaniards, bro. Oh my gosh. All right, man. Y'all ain't teaching the sheep. Y'all held up right here. Y'all blocking the sign.
Hey, Shaw, hey, Qanath, can you pause it real quick?
Yeah, pause it. Quick.
Hey, Sham, can you do me a favor? I sent you like 4 images. Can you pull those images up real quick? I want to show people. I mean, after you're done with this video, I want to show people something real fast. After you're done with the video. That's all. Go ahead.
Okay.
What's the meaning? That's a wolf. You consider him a wolf? Why is he a wolf?
Yeah, go ahead. Explain.
Wait. Why are you calling him a wolf? Listen to this. All of these people that are listening, what are they learning from him? They're learning the other side of what people actually believe.
But he's not answering your question.
No, he's not.
He ain't answering. How am I a wolf? You getting confounded by a sister on the street, man. It's sad.
It's about to get good now. And I'm going to show you. Watch his spirit.
Yeah, man, it just don't make sense, man. He called me a wolf. All I came up was talking, and I ain't even talking to him. I came up talking about the sign. The sign that's off his hell. It was inherited by Ariella. And this sign right here, I mean, like I say, man, just know your place, man.
Don't buck up against the natural branches.
So our color shouldn't even matter.
Yeah, it don't, but they push that it does.
Shit, at the end of the day, it's in here.
Watch this. What color are the Jews?
Race don't mean nothing.
What color
I get
are the
tired
Jews?
of people talking about black, white, Spanish, Puerto Rican, Dominican. We all the same. We all bleed the same. Don't get me wrong. If I stab him and he's orange, I'm hoping you on my side. If his blood come out orange, I'm hoping you on my side. We all the same.
The Jews black into the ground?
To believe in what we
Are the Jews
believe.
black into the ground?
That doesn't make him a wolf, though.
Are the Jews black into the ground? They all got that. They must not have that precept. Man, I just think it's weird, man, how y'all up here pushing that folly, man.
You're not doing the work, but we are.
I am doing it. I'm this part of doing the work. This market weird GMS niggas on my block. Look, man, this is my block today, nigga. This is my block. All right, this is my block. Ain't nobody gonna make me leave or do none of that.
Now stop right there. Stop right there.
I said go, y'all, man.
Stop right there. Pause right there.
Go.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? It's a video that we done years ago where this guy came up talking real reckless. Now look at them guys. Fear has entered into their heart because they run up against a lion. Right? See, lions, they'll fight each other to the death. Right? But he realized that he got a couple of pussycats right there. Right? And then when he said, that's my blah, 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 I'm not saying they're supposed to act thuggish or whatever, but they did not respond like a black man respond. Like, nigga, this ain't your block. We teaching the word.
God.
You know what I mean?
God.
But they know that they can't say that. Because that dude probably would go off and beat every single woman at the same time. We're capable of doing that, by the way. You know, so you could see the spirit. Let it finish playing. Watch the spirit and how it responds to him. Go ahead, out.
To the definition of mamzer. Mix. You're mixed.
See. Okay, that's what it says. See. What does that mean?
sperm. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, that's very good. That's not the conversation we're having. No one had that conversation. We're talking about what a mamzer is. What's a mamzer? You know how to look up definitions. You showed that. Good job. Now, what's a mamzer? The Bible says to give an answer for any man that asks you. So you sat here and answered, and we went back and forth. So what's a mamzer? What is a mamzer? No, what is it? Don't the Bible say give an answer? The wicked flee when no man pursueth, man. That's all that's going on, bro. Bro, how you asking? How's this?
Oh, Qanath, this is the part where it go mute. You hear me, Qanath? Let me speed it up. Oh shit. How you do it?
My bad. Go ahead. I got. Go ahead, y'all.
But that's enough on that though, Qanath. They didn't saw that video.
You guys don't do you guys pay attention to their vocal tones? See, I pay attention to everything. Phenotype, vocal tones. They sound like white boys. They don't have the vocal tones of a black man. If you talk to them over the phone, you know you're talking to a white guy. Their forefathers are Spaniards.
Con.
The guy said, well, I thought it was comical. He said, well, it goes by the seed of your father. The seed of your father, but your father is Spaniards. I'm telling you, man. It's
Yehuda.
Go ahead.
Remember that video you made? I was a short video you made with a brother from Puerto Rico named Tego, and he was saying in the video, he was saying in the video that in Puerto Rico, Negro Puerto Ricans are treated like black people in America.
They treat them like shit. And he do what you call, he sing what you call reggaeton. It's like a Spanish version of reggae. He's a black Negro, right? And this brother went and went to I forgot the brother name.
Louisa. That's the name of the town, Louisa.
Right, but the brother I'm talking about the brother that went to interview. What's the brother name again?
Man, I know who it is.
Yeah, either way, he went to interview these people. And they said the guy Tango, whatever his guy's name, he said they treat them like shit. In fact, he said the Hispanics don't even come here. He said the Hispanics, they don't even come here.
He said Puerto Ricans don't come here, meaning he talking about white Puerto Ricans don't come over. That's what he meant.
Right, exactly. But exactly like these guys you see on the video. He said those people, they don't even come around them. They treat them like shit. Go ahead. Anybody else want to say something?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in real quick. So, I want to, say a big shout out again to that brother Shabar, man. He definitely did the work of the Most High, and shout out to also Elder Qanath, who's seen this happen in the spirit, man. Again, family, this is what we warning y'all. This is why we got to bring this out, because this is the warning right here. This is what's going to continue to happen. It's a cancer in the body. And if you don't cut this cancer off, man, it's going to kill the whole body, man. A little leaveneth the whole lump. You know what I'm saying? And the last thing is, it was beautiful how that brother told him. He said, hey, you said it's not about color, right? Well, do y'all let white people in? And that was a good reverse, logic right there. You know what I'm saying? I got to commend that brother. Because if it ain't about race, then where the white folks at?
The white folks are there. They the white folks.
There you go.
They are the white folks. I keep listen, man. The Turks and the Kurds, they descend from Japheth. The Hispanics, like the Italians, they all come from the same people. That's why you can't tell them apart. They Europeans. They descended from Europeans. But real quick though, right? This is for the white cracker Alazar. I know you watching, and one of your Sakari clowns watching. I heard the white boy say, well, how did they cross the Euphrates then? How did they cross? Now, what you're looking at here is an image of the Jews being taken captive, right? The women is sitting on what? What are the women sitting on? You guys can see the image? Anybody? What are the women sitting on?
Are them camels?
No, look real good. Blow the Shawshan, if you can, blow it up just a little bit. What are the women sitting on as they've been carried into captivity?
It looked like I see children, but it looked like
they sitting on something. They're riding on something. It's a wagon. They're riding on a wagon.
Oh, okay. I thought you was talking about right here, like when you said what they sitting on. That's what
no. I should have rephrased it. No, they riding. They on a wagon. They've been taken captive. Now I heard the cracker all as all say, "Well, how did they cross the Euphrates?" Then many guys say that. Well, this is your proof right here, how they crossed it, and they've been led into captivity. All right, pull up the next image, real quick here. I want to show everybody the close image of the woman, what she looked like. No, the next one. Okay, that's the man. You can see he's a Negro. He's a Semitic black Jew. The next one.
You only sent 3.
I didn't send the woman close up.
Nope, you sent 3 pictures. These are it.
Okay, blow that as large as you can get it.
Right here.
Okay, yeah. Go to the woman in the back. Right there.
With the baby.
Yes, I have a closer image of her, and you can clearly see she's a Negro. I'll send you a closer image another time, but she's a Negro woman. Okay, but I just want to show everybody that they was led into captivity and they went on wagons. The women rode on wagons. Most of the men walked. Same thing with the Assyrians. When they went to war, the foot soldiers, they walked. Okay, the captains and the generals, etc., they took camels and donkeys and horses. That's how they crossed the Euphrates, back and forth. That's what they did. So this thing about them taking ships, that is a blasphemous lie. That's a lie. I'm done. That's it. I'm done.
Okay. Well, anybody else wanted to say something? Because I ain't gonna play that video enough. I don't feel like playing it. I got a doctor's appointment in the morning. I gotta get in the shower and get up early. But we almost 3 hours in. So if anybody else want to say something before we get off?
Yeah, I'm trying to get my Kaepernick on, man. That's what I'm trying.
No, man, no, not tonight.
I'm just messing with you. I already know what you gotta do with it. But that's what our new intro was. But yeah, so I'm glad everybody came on, man. We all brothers, we family up in here, and we all are family. But like I said, when y'all look at that video we just played, and y'all see what's going on. And what the brother Debar brought out today was a powerful presentation. Most High willing, we all here soon. The brother Lahab be back on. We got more stuff we want to bring out. Y'all ain't stopping this train, man.
Hey, Qanath. That's right. I'm gonna call you tomorrow.
No doubt.
No doubt. I'm prefacing that by what I'm gonna say.
No doubt. Okay. But yeah, y'all can't.
I've been a little quiet. And
it's all right, bro. You call me tomorrow. You got my number. Don't call me early in the morning because I ain't gonna pick up.
No, you on the East Coast. I'm on the West Coast. No,
right.
The thing is this, man, and I gotta say this. And the real Hakadosh is like, say it.
Right.
You know, everything that was talked about in private. But it got brought out in front of the assembly, or the chat, if you will, that has no context about the conversation. And then other people wanted to chime in on it that weren't even privy to the conversation. And I understand, you know, hey, there's a teaching moment. Let's exploit that. No. There was a confidence because all those things were said behind the scene. If they were said in the General Assembly or the chat, okay, straight up. But that was said in confidence. And you know what? And you know, before I even jumped on, I reached out in confidence so that we could deal with anything that we needed to deal with that was said in confidence. And so, you know, like Paul said, and this is the reason why the Ruach was like, okay, go it. No. Y'all took me and Silas in public, and then you want to release us at midnight? No, cuz. It's the reverse, but it's still the same thing. Like I said, I'm going to call you tomorrow because I love y'all. That's the only reason I'm here. I'm your brother, and I love you. And I'm out.
No doubt. Most High bless. But we moving forward.
I didn't understand what he was trying to say with that. I don't know what he's talking about. What he said in private. Even though it's in a private chat, if you disrespecting somebody and they can see it and they thinking that we doing, it's still disrespectful. And I mean, you on a live platform. I mean, you know what I mean? So, I mean, and then I don't know. I guess he thought maybe Jabari was going to say something back in the chat. That's why I was a little confused about what Jabari was talking about. But you know, like I said, when you live, a lot of things go on. I don't know, man. That's you deal with it, Qanath. I'm gonna wash my hands with it. I don't understand that.
I wash my hands with it first. Okay, but we moving forward. At the end of the day, man, we got bigger fish to fry. You know, man, we got a lot to do. You know, so again, everybody, the people that's tuning in now, Most High Will, Debar, and Shashan going to have this thing set up tomorrow to this video. That we're going to do a video tomorrow to let everybody know exactly when we're going to start the Patreon. So you can, okay, it's going to be at 8 o'clock on this day. Hey, you're behind in the building. You know what I mean? And so we can move forward with that. If you want to say something about that, Debar, in closing, you can, because we're going to close it out. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. So again, family, this is a great, service to, the family, the FOPE family, and those who are our supporters. Again, we out here, man, to help our people, right? FOPE, for our people's edification. And so we're not just limited to the scriptures, y'all. We trying to help every possibility of life. Financially is the biggest thing that most of us are facing. And we want to educate and we want to empower our community to start to develop resources on a very high level. And we have a platform and we have many others. This is just the start. So please come join us. For all those who signed up, listen, we haven't forgot about you. That's why we're setting up this whole arrangement. That arrangement will then facilitate the big Patreon meeting where we're going to go over everything. And listen, so many people are reaping so many rewards. It's crazy. Myself, I can't even believe it every time I look at my account. And we want that to be the same reality for you. So that's all. Much love, family. I want to say Shalom, Most High bless. I appreciate Elder Qanath, Shasham, Elder JT, everybody, the FOPE family, Brother Kahan, much love and respect, King. I appreciate the reading. And that's all for me, y'all. Shalom.
No doubt. Hey, look, hey, Debar, as soon as we he started playing the music, I'm gonna hang up and you hang up and call me because I told you about something.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, Most High bless everybody. Sham, let's roll. JT, Most High bless. Kahan, all of y'all, man. Most High bless. Star, Lima, King Judah, everybody in the chat. Yeah, I can't see the chat, so Most High bless all of y'all, man. Y'all stay up, stay strong.
Yo, Q, I'm gonna call you tomorrow.
No doubt. Do that. Right. So we can set that up. As soon as he end this, start playing it, call me, Debar. All right, Sham.
Yes, sir.
All right, Israel, Shalom, Most High bless. Thank y'all for tuning in for People's Edification. Thanks everybody that came on. Most High bless. We out. Shalom, shalom, shalom. All right. Tired. Bedtime. Shower. How do you do this?
I'm tired. I've been on this plantation all my life. I've been enslaved all my life. I'm tired of being pushed and pulled. I'm tired of the master doing his bidding. I want to leave.
Oh.
You're doing this to yourself, Pat.
You know why we're not afraid? What? And he's great in turban. Turban's destruction. Y'all think it come back in all peace? You got another thing coming. So we out here fighting for our brother. We ain't marching saying, yes, we can. No justice, no peace. Yo! Fight for your sons and your daughters.
I'm not wrapped too tight. Got 400 years on my back. I'm angry dog. I'm black like that. Won't contact with you whites. And all the niggas I stand here with, they share my same sentiment. I'm fucked up tonight. Won't kill my brothers no more. Want all the smoke, motherfucker popo. This is my battle cry. Oh! Isaiah 14:21, that ancient version of that gun that fall. They stole our name, they stole our shit. We real Judites, motherfucker Jewish. We lords. Generals, arm your soldiers. We fight tonight like we supposed to. They inherited lies. I'm referring to all whites. I'm referring to riches, white privilege given through genocide. And they gotta pay for that. God say Jacob gon' take it back. I cry aloud, I spare not. This good bread, my sharecrop. This lily grew through concrete. We march to our own drum beat. We the chosen. No inclination to kick it with y'all. Raise Babylon to the ground, then watch it fall. Obadiah said you'll be wiped up for theft. These are just words, worry about what come next. It's for Negroes, Latinos, we better than all, not equal. My natives no red dot that feather. Me primo be smooth like that leather. Until it's time to bring the war dogs out, put the headdress on. War paint and I'm not wrapped too tight. Got 400 years on my back. I'm angry dog, I'm black like that. Won't contact with you whites. And all the niggas I stand here with, they share my same sentiment. I'm fucked up tonight. Won't kill my brothers no more. Want all the smoke, motherfucker popo. This is my battle cry. I got the spirit of grandfathers past. Front porch sitters, Nat Turner dangerous. A real life illustration of angry and that painting. Of Malcolm staring out the window with patience. One hand on the curtain, right hand on the AK spits. 47 rounds, all to bring down Satan. Same way Abel was killed by Cain. This will be an introduction from the fuck shit into the fire. Probably join the list of artists who died before they retired. Most High said I'm hired. Sire will never spit a line aimed at my kind, less meant to uplift. Toughness will be redefined in my rhymes. A squad of men with the spirit of God, with an affinity to point their weapons not at the brethren but at the enemy. Khaki colored kids, baptized in the flames of combat fashioned. In the trap we escaped, our fate was to be great and noble. Moses reincarnate, so be hopeful and know I bring word from A and O to Pharaoh and white folk, let my people go, cause